afternoon. I had to look at the time. Chat, holy crap. Good afternoon. It's wonderful to see you. I actually woke up at like 8:30 this morning. But I took my time, the extra time, because I woke up early to, you know, take care of myself and walk Oodles. But Oodles didn't want to walk too much, so I played with him instead. I don't think he likes the cold very much. But hello! Early? Well, early for how I've been sleeping in recently. So yeah, I woke up at like 8:30. Like 8:15. Oh, France. Ole mole. Ole mole. Like 8:15, 8:30-ish, and laid on the couch, chatted with my gram for like half an hour while Oodles walked around and stared at me. Literally Oodles was like this. All of a sudden I look over at the coffee table and I see his eyes like, staring at me, bro. And then all of a sudden, oh. We going outside, mama? We're going outside? Are we going outside? Are we going outside? That was him yelling at me all day. And so we went outside. Did everyone had a... You did the thing, Frost? You played a Tarkov? How did it go? How did it go? I'm really excited to hear. I love Tarkov. I'm right now my solo Tarkov character is level 33. But I don't have very much wealth. I have like 2.5, 3 million rubles. It like swings a lot between having millions and then having like 10,000. Got your starter M4s from insurance, which was cool. Oh, you got them back. Yeah. Congratulations. You got your M4s back. Take care of them. Due to it being Black Friday, you may have purchased a physical mini for a 3.5 D&D campaign you are in. Oh, let's go! Yeah, that's really awesome. Are you painting it yourself, or is it pre-painted? I have a bunch of painting supplies. I was gonna paint a bunch of Tyranids. Don't worry, I'm not actually tired. I just yawn a lot, okay? How was everyone's Turkey Day? Whoever celebrated Turkey Day, how was your turkey dinners? And if you didn't have turkey dinner and you had a different kind of Thanksgiving, how was it? Mixby! Welcome! How you doing today? Heyo. What was that, your fox purr or a fox yawn? That's what happens when I yawn. So, both? Both dangerous. I guess. I'm a fox that purrs. Did a couple custom raids? Customs raids. Yes, okay. Survived both. Although the second you barely survived because you didn't apply your heavy bleed med. Oh! Oh! Holy crap. I hate it when I use up my resources and I'm sitting there like bleeding out and I wonder, or I have to walk through the rest of the raid with a broken leg because I've used up all of my splints. And it's just awful. Yeah, I bet you felt good though once you finally made it out, bleeding out the whole way. Yeah, sometimes you're bleeding out and you don't have a way to get rid of the bleed. You have to like heal the whole time. The 2 scat factory raids spawn in 3 minutes in and 1 minute in. Die both times. Yeah. I have not ran my scav anywhere else other than factory. So basically I play nice and slow and methodical on my PMC, but when I do my scav, it's just I go whole hog, right? I sprint around, I jump, I do bunny hopping, I go crazy because that's my time to unwind after like a 1 hour stressful raid. of being surrounded by raiders or boss mans or guards. How's everyone doing today, though? Yeah, I'm not doing a horror stream today. If the next time I do a horror stream, I'm going to name it, the real horror is the potential loss of progress. Because I have chosen Daniel as my first playthrough character in the second chapter of Song of Horror. I'm excited for that. Not excited. Excited and not excited. I'm scared to play because I don't want to lose all that progress. You tried both Judgment, the Yakuza spin-off, and Midnight Suns, Marvel XCOM. They're both excellent games. Can go into depth if you're curious about any of them. I had heard about Judgment, but I maybe had heard about Midnight Suns. But I really don't. They're not games I'm gonna play. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the offer, but I'm not gonna play them. So I guess I don't really need to know anything about them. Oh, more Tarkov experience from Jen. First time you were chilling in office first floor and a bear comes up and shoots you. You kill him, but you get into an engagement with another PMC. You back off to heal and a scav shows up and you shoot him accidentally. You eventually die to a scav. The scariest thing to happen in my scav raids in Factory is I accidentally shoot or kill a scav, right? And then all of a sudden, I hear a bunch of Russians screaming around me because now they've all aggroed onto me. Second raid you spawn in with the Quest 153 shotguns for Prapper. Oh, you spawned in with it! And a Shashanka, but you decided to risk it and later died. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, just bring a big enough backpack, run customs, and there are scavs aplenty for you to murk and steal their shotguns. They have lots of those. Chat, my joy. My joy. The gravel in the alleyway is no longer soft. It's all been smashed down. Thanks for the yong. No problem. It's all been smashed down into the ground and I can't enjoy it anymore. When I step on it, it's just ground. It's no longer soft under my feet. You also didn't realize you couldn't mod guns outside raid without workbench. What do you mean? Oh, no, you can mod guns. You just can't use the special thing in the top right. If you open up a gun and you can tear all the parts off of it if it's in your inventory. If it's in your stash and not equipped, you can tear everything off of a gun. You can tear it. If you right-click disassemble, the whole thing will come apart. So you can mod it as much as you want. You just don't have the special interface from the top right, which is the gear that gives you like the 3D spin around, and you can, you know, the drop downs that you choose everything, potential items in your inventory. Rip gravel? Yeah, the gravel's dead. Like, I can imagine it right now. Like, how weird would it be if I just had like a small square, like 2 by 2 feet or yards, or I guess 1 by 1 meter, size of you know, a sandbox, a small sandbox in my yard. If I just had a square where I would till it over and over for the joys, just for the simple pleasure of stepping on the soft tilled dirt or gravel. It's kind of like, I think the gravel is necessary though, because it's not just touch, right? It's also auditory, because the soft crunch of the rocks of gravel crushing against each other is blissful, man. It's like I like when I have chili, right? If I ever eat chili, I take crackers and I crush them up. I crush them up and I fill my chili with crackers so that when I take a bite of chili, there's crunch in it. I like it. So like apply that to gravel, but I'm not eating it, I'm stepping on it. Anyways, you were trying to put a sight on your M4, but it wouldn't let you. Later, will you be free? I can like show you some, I can run you through some things in Tarkov, right? I can run you through some things, to help you out with like modding and stuff and what's actually available to you. Because some guns require certain rails, some sights require certain rails, and some guns cannot accept or cannot be modded with certain rails. There's a lot of requirements. Pizza. Pizza? Wait, I don't need pizza. I had my one meal for the day. I had sushi. I'm happy. Oodles is my precious baby. So I got in a small mod for my Quest Pro so that I can have like a extended battery life. And, you know, it comes in a box, right, from Amazon. And he immediately, before I've even taken anything out of the delivery box, he does the thing. You know how foxes, you can watch a video of a fox, you know, nosedive into snow to grab like a vole or some kind of little rodent. That's what he did to the box, but it like bounced him back out because he was jumping headfirst into a very small space beside the contents inside where the air-filled plastic was that was supposed to protect the goods inside. Oh man. Yeah, I'll teach you some things if you're free later about modding and how the traders work. I can help you out if you hop in the Discord. We're gonna do a shorter stream today, like I said. So Frost Sensei, I'll teach you, everybody. Don't worry. Trust in Frost. Frost knows. Trust in me. Worry not. I will lead you through the darkness. I will lead you through the darkness! Oh, hi, I'm back! Whoops. That was supposed to be cool, except I screamed. It's Trails time. Only weakness is multiple choice questions with more than... But the third option was cancel, right? Your DualSense controller isn't supported by this game. Steam input will translate the device, so you will be able to play the game. And then the game launches, and it's it's PlayStation prompt, it's DualSense prompts anyways, and Steam is just freaking out. Alright, chat, last time there was a train derailment, and we ignored it and talked to NPCs. We're still ignoring it and talking to NPCs, but we will get to the train derailment, you know, within like 45 minutes or something. There's not too many NPCs left to talk to. Most people are just, like, going on about, wow, a train derailment, that's crazy. And then that's all they have to say. So, let's get to it! Where are we going? We're going to, we've covered most places, or half the places about. We have to do Harbor, East Street, Downtown, Station, Central, and Back Alley. We've covered everywhere else. It's time to chug through this. Oh, looks like Bishop's going. Missed him. Hello, SSS. Are you here about a request? Unfortunately, the staff member in charge of it left to cover the derailment. I'm terribly sorry, but could you come back another time? Did you hear about the derailment on the West Crossbow Highway? Oh, have I heard about it, alright. This isn't another terror attack, is it? Oh, no, you can't. Data center travel to another continent? Oh. Wait. But... Oh, that's right. You can't do data transfer... Or not data transfers. You can't, what's it called? There's a special term they use for it, but yeah. I thought... No, you can't. That's right. You can only do it within data centers. You can't hop data centers. You can only hop data... No, you can hop data centers, but not server... location... whatever. Yeah, you can only transfer your character permanently to a different country's server set. It's like servers, there's data centers, and then there's like the server sets that those data centers are in, and then there's like the NA server set, there is the EU server set, and then there's the Oceanic and stuff. Hop data centers now, but only in the same continent. Yeah. So like I am in Primal, but I could hop to... I forget. Is Crystal EU or is it NA? I don't know. Hey, you can't come back here. Oh, please take any inquiries you have to the front of the desk. Sheesh. No problem. Hi, Noticia. Not interested in the derailment? Oh, she's taking this time while the reporters are out. You're Crystal in EU? Yeah, I have a Crystal character because I wanted to play with EU friends one time. Yeah, she's sheesh to me. But not like Zoomer sheesh. Everyone upstairs is plugging away on a breaking story. I swear, no matter what agency you go to, the sound of journalists hard at work is always the same. Hi, Luffy! Y'all excited for exploring Phantasma tomorrow? I don't know how long it's gonna take to explore Phantasma and, you know, have fun with that. So if it doesn't take that long to explore the Libro map and the Phantasma map, maybe we'll play some more trails tomorrow afterwards. But we'll explore it and enjoy our time there. Probably take about an hour for Phantasma? Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll start with Libro. The Libro map we'll start with, even though it's bare bones, so that people can, you know, funnel in if they want to join in. Or if they want to, you know, funnel into the stream or funnel into hanging out in the VR chat. And then after, you know, however long, half an hour it takes to do the Libro map, we'll hop over to Phantasma and commence our Trails adventure. I wonder who I want to be. Because I have all these 2D characters, the 2D sprites as models from the game. Third. I wonder which one I want to be. We were looking into how these portal things work, and you think you got it, so you have a friend request too. Oh, perfect! You looked into, oh yeah, the portals. Portals are easy. Basically what we'll do is, either you go to the world and invite me to it, and make it Friends Plus, so that friends of friends can join, or make it invite only, but pass me host, and I can invite everyone else who decided to friend. Ah, darn it all. I'm running low on crushed pepper! I'll have to find a good time to close up so I can buy some more! Still debating whether you feel like downloading VR chat for tomorrow? Up to you. It's not that big of a download. And you will be able to use just your Steam account. You don't have to make like make an entire VR chat account for it. Just have to make the instance for the world in US East? Sure. Yeah. Up to you. You can either hang out and it's totally fine if you just want to hang out and stream and just watch the shenanigans unveil from stream, or if you want to see it first person. What do you think of me, sir? Isn't your grandpa amazing? Did he catch a fish? What a happy old man. This guy was such a... Like a... Chimkin is not out, Darth Dragonborn. Here, I'll squimch Chimkin since you did that. Here, I'll squimch Chimkin for you. There you are. He's on his meds now. Oh no, Chimkin. He is on his meds now. He's happy. He's taking care of his granddaughter. Yeah! That's a big fish. We're gonna be eating good tonight. What a happy family they've become. He was a grouchy old man at the beginning of the game, completely ignoring his granddaughter, saying that she's such an annoyance for trying to get him to go to the hospital and take his meds. But now they're happy together. A lot of citizens already approved of us going independent, but as for me, I still don't really get the pros and cons either way. Come to think of it, there's supposed to be a public forum on this subject at the Civic Center tomorrow. I should start thinking some questions up. You are one of the better citizens if you actually, you know, end up doing that. Go to the forum and ask questions. As long as they're constructive questions. Yugi came to me for help with his Sunday school homework. Can't help but think back to when Noelle and Fran would do the same during their school days. Oh, this is Clarice. Whoops. Oh well. Well, I don't want to reread it in her voice. I hate doing homework. Don't say that, Yugi. I know you can do it. Auntie Clarice has a tasty reward waiting for you when you're done. Whoa! Really? Okay, I'm gonna try extra hard then. I hate doing homework. Let's see. 4 times 23 is... 2-digit multiplication sure is hard. 14 times 23. 200 and... my brain! I can't do it, chat. 322? Is that how much it is? Just do 10 times 23 and then 4 times 23. Oh, okay. 10 times 23. 230. You use your calculator? Alright. 10 times 23. 230. 4 times 23. 89, 93? 93. 92, sorry. 92. 92 plus 230. 322. 322. Yeah, I got 92. Hello, Bond family. Thank you. I did math. I need to go grocery shopping later. You don't suppose Marta has anything on sale, do you? She does all the time, but I don't get the deals. Listen to me. That's as if I'm already old friends with everyone at the marketplace. Hello, Mary. Nya. Did you get a treat? Mary keeps licking her paw and rubbing it on her face. The lady working at the marketplace told me that if a cat washes its face, it means rain is on the way. Is that true? Woodles washes his face every day. It doesn't rain every day. Is it gonna rain tomorrow then? Maybe. Oh, I get. Well, yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's what the forecast was for this game. When your mom and you were clearing out your old room, you grabbed some of your old calculators. It was fun calculating what some stats and rev were after stat boosts. The only reason to own a calculator is to calculate Trails maths. I heard several ambulances tear through the city earlier. That can't possibly be a good sign. Several ambulances sped right through Central Square earlier. Sakes alive! There must have been some kind of accident. Yeah. Mei Ling! And if bird poops on you, you're supposed to get money. Or if your hand itches, you're supposed to get some money. Or if your ear itches, you're supposed to have good luck. Grandpa's had a serious face on, but I still want to play. Poor Mei Ling. Roy isn't there to play with her anymore. I finally sold the pinwheel Roy made. It happened just like that, too. Gotta say, I'm proud of the kid. Wait. Finally sold the pinwheel Roy made? Happened just like that, too. Gotta say, I'm proud of the kid. Alright, I did his voice better. Alright, Roy. I don't think anyone's bought my pinwheel yet. What do you mean? It's been sold. No, wait. It's gone. When did someone buy it? Heard of a game called Sea of Stars? I sure have. Came out a few weeks ago. Just before the whole Unity debacle. I think that's enough shopping for today. Thanks to my new optimized route, I've saved up a nice little sum of Mira. Interested in it? Sure. I don't know if I'll play it on stream. It's certainly something I've considered. But I have a list of games I want to play alongside Trails or after Trails, like Octopath Traveler and stuff that like, you know. I already have a full list of stuff I want to play. I feel like leeks and onions get a bad rap because of their smell. I love onions. Most of those naysayers have probably never even tried them. But give me a tomato and I barf. I just wish people would be more open-minded. They might end up enjoying something new. Nah, tomatoes make me barf. I've eaten them before. They're gross. Tomato flavor is okay, like ketchup and other, like, tomato soup. But put a tomato in my mind, even the small cherry tomatoes, in my mind, in my mouth, have me bite down on it, and I barf, I throw up. Frost lore, everybody. That's just your frost lore there. You know, I actually hated vegetables with a burning passion back when I was a kid. It really grew on me when I became an adult, though. Now I think they taste amazing. Guess being less picky comes with age. I am certainly less picky now that I'm older and I eat more food. But I still have a hatred for such things as tomatoes. Second person, I'm the second person you know who's disgusted by tomatoes. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but if I bite into a tomato, raw or cooked, that isn't like turned into like tomato soup's okay. Ketchup, I'll drink a V8. It's just fine, but a raw or even cooked tomato, bleh. Smell or even the thought of its taste makes you want to puke. Yeah, right? Everyone has their thing that they almost can't handle. And some people have more will to eat the things they hate, and I am not one of those people. Oh, it sure is nice not having to do any housework. Wait. Has my stomach always been this flabby? Oh, were you lazing around the house too much? Don't tell me I'm getting weight just because I haven't been doing chores. I doubt that's the case. What cruel twist of fate is this? I have to do more chores to keep in shape. Unless your chores were like very cardio heavy. Just having a job where you move around a lot doesn't mean you have get good cardio or a workout. It has to be like a consistent exercising. My husband is procuring some saltwater fish for us in Kalvard right now. I hope he returns home with a nice haul. About that, the train's derailed. Your husband's in the well. Nothing we can do about it. He's dead. Moors and Mei Ling should be home soon, I believe. Perhaps I'll prepare some tea and sweets for them while I'm waiting. Do you have any lemonade for me? Please? I don't think so. Come here! I saw a Calvardian tourist bus pass through the area. Strange. Usually that bus doesn't go beyond the gate at the east border. Interesting! Now, isn't this interesting, chat? This is the first thing that isn't just... That kind of sticks out as unusual. Besides the people, you know, everyone's talking about the train derailment or their normal goings-on in life, but this lady here has told me something strange. Interesting. Now, I wonder why. Calvardian tourist bus passed through the area. Usually the bus doesn't go beyond the gate at the east border. I'll have to keep that in mind. Hey, the train derailed. I can always see Lord Lakelord's eyes sparkle whenever he speaks about his father. Isn't that sweet? He must really admire him. Nobility or whatever. My father, Lakelord II, is among the most preeminent of anglers. In fact, some of the Lakelord Company's finest fishing equipment bears his name. And naturally, they were all designed by his very own hands. His thirst for the unknown always surpasses our imaginations. What is merely a hobby to some is to him his very way of life. I don't care. I just want to fish, and you're blocking the fishing spots. Don't yell at me, Michelle, for not going... Michelle's probably gonna yell at me for... for hanging out around town chatting to people instead of going to check out the derailment. Hey, kiddos. I just got word about the derailment. And this is a huge problem. It's going to be a while before Arios and the gang get back from looking into those cryptids. That investigation is just as important, Michelle. Let the CPD and CGF take things from here. And also us. Oh, boo. Guess we don't have a choice. Alright, you guys handle the derailment. Contact me if you run into any trouble. It's going to be a while. No problem, Michelle. Michelle's like our pseudo leader. Right next to, you know, Sergey's always slacking off. Sergey does the paperwork. Michelle's like our morale leader. Even though we're the CPD and he's the bracers, he still gives us boosts of motivation by saying the good words. Like kiddos and honeys or whatever he calls us sometimes. Ugh, finally out of Gehenna's kitchen. Gehenna's kitchen! That's a reference! Guess we're not just cut out for cooking. Or much of anything at all. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Puck and Roos finally realized their inexperience and humbled up a little. They can't recover from this. Well, they'll never be able to start their own business. Ups and downs. I had the part-timer attempt to cook a few simple dishes, but he was utterly useless. I have no choice but to continue making him do menial chores. Maybe... don't... You say simple, but you probably gave him something complicated. Maybe he didn't really have a chance to begin with. Oh, I'm beat. Winning tables looks so fun when Shan does it, but wow. I couldn't have been more wrong. Okay, let's go see how much joy Shan's getting out of it. Shan! Puck and Reese couldn't handle their new positions, so they went back to their old shifts. Jeez, Daddy sure knows how to ask a lot of his employees. Ba-da-ba-da.
Say, the usual waitress is back. How about that? Perfect timing too, I think I'll ask her to bring me a post-meal drink. Oh, hold up. We're gonna have to save this for some other day. I'm already behind schedule. Boy, am I in trouble. I was supposed to start on these deliveries hours ago.
Yeah. But if you're slick enough with it, you could totally, you know, call for some delays because the train's been derailed. And even though you were supposed to deliver this stuff before the train was derailed. It's very possible that we don't have, you know, tracking like UPS and Amazon does in this time period. So how is anybody gonna know? Just do a little flub with the documents. Easy. I see if they've got back. They've gone back to the usual waitress. What was that unreliable waiter from before all about anyway? The one right behind you? This is tasty. There are a few places in this world unperturbed by the ongoings of the Greater Crossbell. The downtown district. Orcus Tower. And the the entertainment district. All of them have their own little tune to play. Completely overriding whatever emotion we're supposed to be feeling from the moment. And Michelin. Oh yeah, Michelin too. Michelin is literally disconnected from Crossbell on the other side of the lake. I want to go over here to this forest area. Ba 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 ba. Also, there's like land up north. I mean, it's probably just mountainous and heavily forested, but there's like land up north. Crossbell is actually much larger than we see. There's like there is the settled and traveled Crossbell, and then there is the frontier of Crossbell, the unknown, the heavy forests of the south and north, the mountains of the north, the forest of the south. Risha? The Crossbell Wilds. The Wildy, where you can do PvP and get one shot. This is super tasty, Mama. Seems... Oh, wait, Gabble's made something good? Seems Lima's really taken a liking to those beans. Fancy that. Still, are you sure it's all right for us to have some, Mr. Gabble?
But of course. I prepared for more than I can eat my own. Please help yourself.
Well, don't mind if we do then. Thanks a bunch, mister. So yummy. Lima, it's rude to eat with your hands.
I'm happy to see that she likes them so much.
He's changed, Chad. Mr. Gabble's become a better man. For how long? I don't know, but he's starting to turn around.
It's mirror. I spin mirror. That's just the kind of guy I am.
That's always an interesting one to voice.
Well, I'll be. Those baked beans are divine. Oh, I was planning to save these for dinner, but I don't think I can trust myself not to devour the whole batch before then.
Be careful. Be careful. Don't overeat. It's bad for you.
If there's one thing better than these beans, it's the fact that Mr. Gabble is finally opening his heart to everyone here. I heard he was rather prideful back in his days as a diet member, but beneath it all, he seems like a very kind-hearted fellow.
He went from being waited on by nurses to him waiting on the people of his neighbors. He seems to be enjoying it. Maybe he'll become some really good chef. He can show up Puck and Roos.
You know, I haven't seen hide or hair of the neighborhood kids today. Maybe they went and found themselves a new spot to play.
Do you like that, or do you like when they're running around having fun? Well, Cannon's still here. There! I finally got this place span and sparkling again. Cleaning's a job that never ends. But I do love this sense of accomplishment. Hi, Side Strain. How you doing? Ba ba da ba ba ba. Oh gosh, they're really having a meeting now. Good, fantastic. They're talking about Wald. Canon works for EA confirmed. Wait, what did he say? Cleaning is the job that never ends. Cleaning. Oh, his sense of accomplishment. I don't get it. Is there a meme about something they said about a game? You'll have to explain the joke to me so that I can laugh at it.
Right, guys, how's the investigation going?
Well, I got something. That Cannon kid said he saw Wald about a week ago. Apparently, he was talking on one of those Enigma ornament things. We asked the lady over at Nine Valley how much they go for, and she said around 100,000 Mira. The most downvoted comment on Reddit is an EA rep defending microtransactions as a sign of accomplishment. Oh, yes, I know about that. I have heard about that one. I've seen all the YouTube videos commenting on it. Yes, good job, EA rep. I love spending money. I love getting rid of the achievement of earning something in game by doing some great feat by just spending the money instead. Wow, what a sense of accomplishment I gained for swiping.
Did you just say 100,000?
No freaking way.
Hey, where'd Wald get that kind of Mira? Not only that, but you said he was talking into that thing, yeah? So obviously that means someone had to be on the other side of the line, right? Yeah, no clue who it was though. The brat couldn't really catch what they was calling about.
But he did say that Wald was smiling. In fact, he seemed kind of happy.
He's been mind controlled or manipulated in some way.
Smiling?
Must have gotten some good news. You don't think this means Wald really did abandon us, do you? Hey, Slash. I'd shut my trap if I were you. Unless you want to get your butt beat within a reg of your life. Oh, my bad!
Wald was talking to someone on an Enigma. That could be a problem. Agreed. It's no easy feat for a member of the general public to get their hands on one.
Walls. Wassie's concerned!
Well, I sure do hope Wald isn't up to anything dangerous.
He's just, changing the fundamental. He's just changing his DNA. Chugging some Gnosis or something. The heck happened to you, Walls? Man, who the heck would Wald pick over his own crew? Where the heck did Wald get 100,000 Mira? I don't know, maybe as a sponsor or something. I really don't know, actually. Probably Mr. Scientist Man. Because that, whatever he turned into definitely seemed like a science experiment. Man, I don't understand jack crap about any of this. Can't someone just lay it all out for me? Wald's phone call. Bad guy. What? Is Wald a high roller at the casino now? If he's hitting it big, why ain't he bringing his bros along for the ride?
Slash is maybe related to Noel.
Oh, I understand.
Slash is a ha moment. Just like Noel is a ha moment. Everything is a huh? Huh? What? And then it's explained to them and they go, huh? Kindred spirits.
Alrighty, huh? Alrighty. I'm all done repairing these orbital lamps. Next up on the maintenance list is battle orbits. First thing first, I gotta inspect them. Just need to grab me some quartz.
Can't you just tell me who to shoot? Yeah. Noelle would need that, huh? I guess it's a good thing. Lloyd can point, and Noelle goes, ruff, ruff, and kills everything.
Where's the quartz? Quartz! Whoops, this one's for the previous generation. Dang, this is always so confusing.
Man, I can't believe the orbment market wouldn't make their new quartz or their old quartz operable in their new systems. How could they do this? Why can't I play my Xbox 360 games on, or which one is it? I don't know. Why can't I play my Xbox games on my Xbox One or something? Or is the PlayStation that did it? I think everyone stopped supporting. Hopped back into Tarkov because you figured out what you were doing wrong with gun modding. Went into raid and lost the M4 because you didn't take off the front side. Yes! You're learning through experience! I'm so happy, Jen! You learned through experience! Oh, the joys! You have M4 here? Wait. Oh, you have a second M4. The joys of... The M4 and the ADAR are the worst offenders of this. End of raid glitched, so ended task. Oh. Yeah, if the game crashes or you end your task before the raid ends, officially, it doesn't update your profile, and therefore you keep your stuff. Sometimes there's like a RAM issue where it just eats up memory and the game crashes and I get all my stuff back. Even though I don't die, it just the game crashes. But the M4 and the ADAR are the worst offenders for having iron sights that just block any sight you put on the gun. So you have to like take off the iron sight to get rid of that. Ba-da-bow. Take off front sight and you can't use it now. Really? So the thing you can do is you might have to find a different front thing. Like the entire thing might need to be replaced. Or you might be able to find a lower sight. I'd have to hop in and help you with it. It's hard to explain because I don't know too many gun terms. Remember those terrorists the anti-immigration faction sent to attack the conference? I heard a few of their stragglers got captured yesterday. Yep. Hayway was involved too. They say it went down on a train bound for Calvard. Whatever happened to be indiscreet? Whatever happened to be indiscreet in this line of work? Is she supposed to have like a southernish accent? Or like light? Is that being supposed to be, that B in there? Is that supposed to be like southernish, but like really light southern? Figures Ashley, of all people, would have already heard about it. Kinda? Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Da-ba-da. Da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. ba da ba 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 ba. Man, they never learn their lesson. Did they totally forget the last time Mama slapped them around? What, those kids? More of a Bostonian New York accent, not really an expert in American accents. Okay. Then I have it wrong. Crap. Ugh, so this is an orbital gun, huh? So cool! She just has them on display out of their cases. Hey, Van, do you think we could use it to roast meat too? Huh? Yeah, probably. Let's give it a try. Are you gonna shoot the meat, or are you gonna use the gun so much that it's overheated? Hey, squirts. Hands off the merchandise. Okay. Jingo's mom is so scary. Hi, Instructor Ian. Holy crap, it's Jingo's mom scary. This is it again. Hey, friends. This noodle soup is amazing. It's not every day you find a bar with an a la carte menu as good as this. A la carte. This pen is simply to die. Hi again. It's simply to die for. I can't get enough of the texture. Just what do I want to do with my life? Wazzy leaves the Testaments for like a month, and they're questioning their existence. I'm not any closer to answering that, no matter how much I think it over. Looking back, I didn't actually hate studying all that much. Maybe I'll figure something out if I sit myself down at a desk again. You don't have to be a doctor like your dad. You can do something else. Oh! Oh! Ah! It hurts. Okay, it's better. My right ear popped and it rang for a while. Now it's better. I think I hurt my own ears by talking too loud, and then the guns you should be thinking of are the guns that you're shooting at you with. I see. Probably from all the shooting? Maybe. That could be. Don't have my... Is that possible? Yeah. Definitely is. I hurt my own ears by talking. I'm sometimes loud enough that I hurt my own ears. I've always had very sensitive ears. Very... Oh god, hello. If things are even slightly high decibel, my ears hurt. A good cocktail needs to explode with flavor inside your mouth. But by which I mean, bold ideas are what make innovation happen. But instead of exploding inside you, my drinks make your insides explode. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a mixologist after all. I think I'll just leave the cocktails to the others from now on. This is my final creation. Am I dumping it in the gutter for me? Pink liquid. Ah, went from purple to brown to pink. What's the pink liquid do? There's the purple liquid. There's the brown liquid. Where's the pink liquid? Restores all EP. Wait, that's kind of good. How do I make that? How do I make it? That was the negligible missable? I see. Is it craftable? Is there a recipe? You learned how to spell negligible. You did it! Oh, brown liquid? Purple liquid? That means I bet this one right here is pink liquid. This one right here might turn into pink liquid. Pink liquid, please. Potent bamboo remedy. That wasn't the pink liquid. I need the pink liquid. You'll have to use someone bad at it. The pink liquid, though. Maybe this turns into pink liquid. I need someone good at it. No one's good at it. Tio's alright at it. Periwinkle nectar. Restores 60% HP. Are there any more that I'm missing? I got it? Wait, I can make pink liquid? There must be a recipe here I'm missing that's pink liquid. Because there's the purple liquid, there's the brown liquid, so the last one here must be pink liquid. Missing a recipe somewhere. Our noodle soup is a huge hit with those customers over there. Wouldn't have expected anything less from Abbas's secret recipe. What is it? Making people smile with food made by your own hands is one of life's many joys. Cooking can be difficult to learn, but it always pays off in the long run. No problem. I really like that pink liquid. The restore all EP. That's fantastic. Ah, it's already past noon. Oh right, Serena said she was working today too. She better not be overdoing it again. Told her to take it easy now that I have a job of my own. No telling if she'll listen though. It would seem that you have urgent business on your hands. If there's anything we can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. Oh, we don't have anything to say back to Abbas. He only has things to say to us, which is fine. What's next? We can do Station Street, and then back alley, and then Central Square. Wow! I forgot there was a train derailment. The music kicked in. Now I remembered. Now we're tense again. We were all lackadaisical, whimsical sound and music, and now we're tense again. I just saw several ambulances scream past. What's with all the commotion? Jeez, this is why I told him to cut it out. The station workers look really busy right now, though. What's got them so jumpy? Can I go in there? Stack of 99 burst orbs and 99 pink liquids is all you need for the final boss. Truly. Truly. I mean, that gives you everything you need. Damage. It gives you damage. It gives you, it gives you all your turns. Like, you can always go before the boss. And then it also gives you infinite heals and also more damage because arts. Last time we played in a train station, the attendant got mad and threw us out. What a party pooper. It's definitely not a place to be playing, that's for sure. Oh! Oh, look at that. I can go in there. Oh, look who it is. It's the family from the Acacia Apartments that they were coming to visit. Oh, goddess. How bad of an accident was it, I wonder? The trains aren't running anymore. Then that means I don't have to say goodbye to Daddy. Yay! Yep, this was all for you, child. This whole train accident was all for you. You wished for it. I came to see my wife and daughter off before they returned to Erebonia. Then I heard the news. A derailment? It's horrible to even think about it. Well, that means I'm not going to use a single burst orb. Or pink liquid. I no longer want the recipe. You managed to mod a foregrip onto the M4? Let's go! Jen, you're building art! Derailment! Oh, adios! How could you let something like this happen? There's no way that poor innocent train escaped unscathed! My heart feels like it's going to explode. He cares about the train and not the people on it. He's got some kind of sociopathy. Whatever one stops you from empathizing. Still trying to figure out the front sight. I think it's because it's also a gas block. Yeah, you need to switch out the gas block. Yeah, you need to switch out the gas block because you can get different, or whatever you call it, gas blocks, gas pipes. I have no idea. You have to get a different one that doesn't have the front sight on it. There's no way that poor innocent train escaped unscathed. Yeah. This way? What is this? It's a... Does that mean Billy's inside? It is, Billy! Are you kidding me? What about the cargo I was expecting from Calvard? I'll have to start by touching base with both my old man and the recipients. Man, am I gonna be busy. I was wondering what was taking so long to depart. Turns out there was a derailment. Guess that means you're spending the night in Crossbow. You're just hoping we can find a hotel. There has to be, like, other hotels and motels other than the Hotel Millennium. Oh, here we go. Every time, chat. The disrespect. I swear, she waits. See, she waits. She knows that the SSS are going to walk in. And she waits until the SSS walks in to tell us that we have to wait for her to finish her dang announcement. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you just give me a moment, please? Attention all travelers. Due to a derailment on the West Crossbell Highway, all railway services will be suspended until further notice. Services are not expected to return for the remainder of the day. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. Between all the announcements to make and the refunds we have to issue, things aren't going to be easy around here. Time to make the announcement. Hold up. I see the SSS outside. Wait till they come in. over her hidden CIA little earpiece. Everything. This is all just a TV set. The SSS are unknown. They don't even know that they're actors or victims in this experiment. Adios, willing the trains will be back up and running sooner rather than later. Our deepest apologies. There's been an accident with one of our trains, so things are rather hectic at the moment. Unfortunately, ticket sales and reservations have been put on hold until further notice. We appreciate your understanding. The SSS are unknowingly responsible for any train delays. Yeah, honestly. Rip them. The SSS, the center of everything. I just finished getting a refund for the tickets we bought earlier. I've been waiting for this trip for so long too, but I guess that's just the way it goes sometimes. Take a bus. Hello, Chief Roberts. Or not? Faye? Any updates on the derailment? How are the damages on the train? Pretty bad, from what I've heard. Worst comes to worst, it might get taken out of commission permanently. In that case, we're gonna have to arrange for a different train to take over that line for now. Resuming operations needs to be our top priority, first and foremost. Or buy a car. Yeah, just don't be poor, silly Crossbell citizens. It's only a 1.5 million Mira. Just go talk to 1.5 million Mira, man. That's all it costs. What could have possibly caused the entire railway to shut down? How am I supposed to go back home now? You know what? Why doesn't the SSS start up a loan business? Like, where people hire us to go out and kill Poms for them to get money, Sepith to exchange into Mira, and they have to give us interest on it, and then everyone's in debt to us. I'm not talking about getting a refund. Dang it! Do you have any idea how much time I spent preparing for this trip? I'm terribly sorry. We're moving as quickly as we can to sort the situation out ourselves. Atrocious!
It's always the little guy that takes the fall in these situations. Now that's good business. That's good business. That's what I call a successful business proposition. Just wait till we put it into action. Hello? Do you have anything special for me to buy? No? Okay. Was it a rock slide, maybe? Oh, goddess forbid! Was there foul play involved here? If there is a perpetrator, I'm going to sue them 6 ways to Sunday! You are? What? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? How are you gonna sue them? Hey, what's going on? What's he even talking about? Trained air on it. The people died. All railway services from Crossbell Station toward Calvard. He's old man, Frost, be careful. Oh, that's right, it's old man! Not old first name, man, last name. How could I possibly counter him? He's gonna sue everyone. He might sue me simply for standing in between him and the counter right now. I gotta move. Gotta get out of here. Oh no, all 4 of us walked in front of him. Oh, suing times 4. Our sincerest... Oh. All railway services from Crossville Station toward Calvard and Erebony are currently suspended. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause on your journey and appreciate your understanding. Inconvenience doesn't even begin to describe it. I have an important business meeting scheduled in Erebonia. Our sincerest apologies once again, but we have yet to be informed of when service will resume. We humbly ask for your patience at this time. My business meeting! My business meeting! Curses! My brand! Trying to find a replacement for the front sight gas block, but the only one seems to require the flea, and you're only level 15. At level 5, doesn't the flea market open up at level 15? Oh, you're level 5. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate. There's something you can do. If you right-click on the gun and hit linked search, it'll take you to the flea market, but the flea market will also show you stuff that the traders sell and not just the fake players. So if you do that, you might be able to find something there. The train came off the rails. My husband. Is my husband all right? Nah, he's dead. Sorry about that. Been using link search. It's such a useful tool. I'm glad you're using it. It's so good. Showing traders, but it wasn't letting you buy. Yeah. So I don't know if it lets you buy off the flea market from traders until you're level 15. But if you do hover over buy, it'll tell you what level loyalty you need with the traders to buy that item. What? You would deprive me of the simple joy of walking into places I'm not supposed to? Heh. I'm bracers adjacent. You can't do this to me. Looks like 1. I see. What the heck? You can't do this to me. Why? Oh, I bet it's because she's not home right now. You literally just need to be level 15. Oops. Yes, that sucks. We're JRPG protagonists. How could you deny us this? What was all that noise over in Central Square just now? Sirens? Man, don't tell me there was another accident. Yeah, it wasn't just another accident. It was something a little more. Come back here, Arisa. I need to speak with you. At least you can put the sight on the SKS you got off PMC a while back. Yeah. You know what? The SKS, I don't use it very often, but I really like the SKS. It just feels cool and nice to use. The gun that I've been using the most recently is... Oh, my favorite gun to use is the AKS-74U. Or is the AKS-74N
It's one of those. It's like one of the short AKs. The AKSs, I mean. It's one of my favorite guns to mod out. I heard a lot of noise coming from Central Square a little while ago. Something happened. Yep, something did happen, but that's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. The SSS will take care of it eventually. I actually got AKS-74U in a previous customs raid. Let's go! I love that gun. And then if you, it's possible to mod it out pretty decently early on too, before you have access to the flea. Different traders have decent parts for it. I heard sirens blaring in the distance. That doesn't bode well. Oh, I did his voice wrong. Oh, I heard sirens blaring in the distance. That doesn't bode well. I always voice him as tired. Hi, Bogan! How are you today? Welcome! Know your place, you old perv. Take this and that. Huh? Oh, it was just a dream. I hope she's alright during her work. Wrong voice stream ruined? Yeah, whoops, I screwed it up. It's okay, chat, it's okay, I understand. You can unfollow me and roast me and cancel me on Twitter. I did the wrong voice. Hope I'm doing well. Doing fantastic. I'm playing Trails, so therefore I am happy. I can't remember what I was just dreaming about, but I think I was having fun. You were having fun. Wait, is something going on? I didn't sleep through it all, did I? Wait, you were having fun? Or you weren't having fun? Oh! She was doing dominatrix stuff. I see. That kind of dream. I understand. I think. Who are you? Oh, it's Joanna. She wasn't at the house. I thought she was dead. Here she is. I came to the store to fetch a few things for tonight's dinner. Then I heard all those sirens blaring outside. What could have happened? It's okay, Joanna. Stay safe and pure. What? Those ambulances? Sound like a lot of them, too. Just worry about studying, bud. I hear a train derailed out by the West Crossbill Highway. I don't suppose it was rolling rocks that caused it. That's the sort of thing you need to watch out for. What am I short on? Ooh, bellberries. Ooh, fresh milk. Milk! Milk! I like milk. I had hot chocolate this morning, made with milk. Although it was lactose-free milk, because lactose makes my tummy ouchy. But I still eat lots of cheese anyways. By the time I use the milk, it won't be milk. Perfect. It'll be cottage cheese. Mmm, cottage cheese. Extra sour. We heard a hello, Pearl, fiance of Scott the Bracer. We heard a train got derailed. Was it a problem with one of the rail cars, maybe? That's all you have to say? The manager told us a train derailed near the West Crossbill Highway. I only hope nobody was injured too seriously. Customer coming from the station informed me that a train had derailed. Unfortunately, they couldn't tell me more than that, but with how many ambulances I heard, my prayers are with the victims. They're dead. Jim, they're dead. This'll make you feel better, though. Wait. Oh, cool. Wait, chat. You can just barely see it, but the Mishy tails have collision. You have to go around them. They have collision. Fun. The entire store's in an uproar about the train accident over to the west. Please don't let it be another terrorist attack. Probably is. Or just, you know, one of Hayway or Crimson & Co. red constellations. Making a little oopsie. Spicing things up. Stirring the pot. Ambulance sirens are so loud. It'd be even louder if you were right next to them, right? Does that mean the drivers have to wear earplugs? Are they? It's actually not that loud when you're inside the vehicle, right? Or do they wear earplugs? Were those sirens earlier? There must have been an accident of some kind. Yes. Anything new? No? Okay, I don't want you. Hi, Janetta. But that was a lot of ambulances. Hopefully St. Arista will make sure all the victims come out all right. Yes, but at what cost? Do they have insurance? Can they be accepted into the hospital without insurance? We must ask these questions, for this is America. Do you hear that ruckus? Oh, did you hear that ruckus outside just now? What was all that about? Train derailment. I've been hearing sirens passing by for quite a while now. What happened this time? Another terrorist attack? We've had enough tragedies to deal with already. Sadly, Crossbell doesn't have universal health care. Crossbell is so sad. It's the worst. You can't even go to the hospital when you're sick because you don't have the money for it. You don't have insurance. Too bad. Nobody knows how great farming palms is. It's quieter in the vehicle. The sirens have directional speakers, so the outside blasts out mostly forward to warn people ahead. Oh, cool. That makes sense. That way the sirens, that means the people inside the vehicles don't have to wear them. They haven't teched that far yet? Yeah. Running those orbital devices sure takes a lot of... I don't know. Expertise. I guess. Because orbital power just recharges on its own. So, it doesn't, like, take energy or anything. It just... you know? Oh, speaking of chat... Hang on. I was thinking of making a little fun presentation for everybody on quartz. A little presentation. Because quartz is in the real world is used in several things. Like watches. You know? Watches, the thing that the original orbments were, as well as many different electronics and stuff. And the parallels between trails and real quartz is quite fun. It makes sense why they called it quartz. Quartz is my passion. Is that a quote from what? Some meme? Wow, at least during this time of peril, I can look at Orcus Tower. Graphic design is my passion, but repurposed. Oh, totally. I feel like it'd be funny to have I could like make a PowerPoint and then present to everyone my PowerPoint on quartz and the parallels between real life and Zamaria's quartz. If you were to buy one of those Trails branded watch, that's an orbment because it has quartz inside. It does! Like, literally. They use quartz because they use quartz to vibrate or whatever at the very specific frequency that it vibrates or rate to keep the time consistent. Phones have quartz in them too, for very much the same reason. Whatever accident happened on the West Highway has me concerned. There were so many ambulances coming from that direction. When those ambulances drove by, their sirens sounded all weird. They went like, wee-woo, wee-woo, to a woo-woo, or woo-woo. How does that work? What's the effect called? Someone in chat knows the effect. I learned it in class. What, like the actual effect. The name of the effect. It's in the middle of your presentation is suddenly a slide that is only Noelle, and you're like, so this is my wife. Sometimes I just like to stare at her while working. Stares in silence for a minute. Yo, Doppler, thank you, Doppler. Jen, that would be such a good bit. Thank you for sharing it. I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal that bit. I'll definitely use it in some form. The customer told me that there wasn't a train derailment. I can only pray everybody involved made it out all right. And that after they are recovered from the hospital, they'll come and buy my 1.5 million mirror car. Turning into an impractical Joker sketch. Oh goodness, what is all that racket outside? I don't know, maybe you should buy a new refrigerator to figure out what it is. Hello, father of Choco. So there was a derailment. I've heard of them happening in the past, but certainly not often. Da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, there's 7 now. That's never a good sign. Did you understand what I said? I couldn't. What are you gonna have new quartz for me to buy? The siren can also change because it's tied to the horns. Pushing the horn would make the siren produce a different noise. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it does. You know, you can hear one vehicle heading down the road, one siren vehicle heading down the road, and it switches its how it sounds. So Frost is about to do a presentation on trails, but her presentation was created by chat. She doesn't know what is on the slides. Only we do. So basically, if I had like a big mod team, so the mods would put together a presentation on trails, and I wouldn't. That's so interesting, and I wouldn't know what's on. I wouldn't know what the presentation is about or what's on the notes or any of the slideshow, and I would have to make stuff up as I go along. That'd be hilarious. That'd be interesting to try to improv that. I probably wouldn't do very good, but it would be a good, you know, it'd be fun to try. And I'd have to commit to it too. I couldn't back out, you know. Can't believe a train got derailed. How horrible. As we're laughing in the faces of Crossbell citizens while there's some tragedy happening. Hernan tells me a train got derailed. You don't suppose something went screwy on the mechanical end? God us forbid. Remember a YouTube sketch about something like that? Someone made a presentation and the presenter had to make stuff up. That sounds great. That sounds like a Jackbox thing. Like one of the Jackbox games. Like could potentially be. Like someone else writes a prompt and then you have to present on it. No, that is a Jackbox game. I gotta clean my glasses. Got smudge on it somehow. Cleaning my glasses feels so good. Chat, make sure I wake up tomorrow so that I can do my VR stream on time. You guys wake me up on time? Don't worry, I'll set an alarm. Not that I ever actually, you know, obey it, but... Okay.
Obey the alarm! I wake up. I stream. I go to sleep. I wake up. I stream. I go to sleep. It was from Family Friendly, and it was called Offensive Zoom Classes. I've never heard of Family Friendly. Hello there, Valley Girls. Those ambulances are going, like, crazy fast? Oh, who would help them if they crashed? That's the questions we should all be asking. Who helps the helpers? Okay, seriously, Prina, zip it. You're starting to freak me out. Hi, old man Kanta. Evidently, some sort of accident has occurred on the West Highway. Heavens preserve us all. I pray Adios is there to lend her grace to whoever needs it.
Hey! I received word about the derailment. This is the last thing we need right now. I have a feeling this will lead to more traffic on the city streets. So I'm going to need to be on my toes this afternoon.
Gina. Stop. I require to your speak.
I've never seen so many ambulances dispatched. Something terrible must have happened.
Okay. Hi, Hans. So, who wants a balloon? No? How about you? Doing this feels so inappropriate right now. Just can't stop thinking about that accident outside the city. What could have happened?
Yeah, but maybe
When times are the worst is when we need someone smiling at us creepily while holding a balloon.
Would you like a balloon, kid?
Those ambulances really barreled down the road. But it makes sense why they'd have to. But even if emergency response vehicles don't have to abide by traffic, watching them speed by still unnerves me.
Have to make way for any ambulances passing through. That's a traffic law, you know?
Mm-hmm. What an ugly sneeze I have, bro. Nothing gets my dander up more than wailing sirens. Whatever happened has nothing to do with me. I tell you, the city's got a real noise problem. That's okay. You can stay in here and ignore the outside world. Oh, I shouldn't go back to the SSS building because that... I can go back to the SSS building, right? It won't skip. Like, because I'm forced to go to the derailed train. So I can go to the SS building and talk to Sergey or something there, right? Or a site, or Kia. Kia's missing. Okay, I'll have to see if Kia's there. Because she wasn't at East Street. Or in Times, like she was supposed to be. Wait. Chat, does Tio have a... Tio has a stop, like a danger, like a stop symbol on her, both sides of her breastplate. You know, the circle with a dash through it that's red? The sound of those sirens really carries, huh? I could hear them as clear as day, even from inside the kitchen. Well, yeah, you have a stove here. And the stove vents out into the open air. So, I know this from... It's a do not touch sign. Yeah, one of those. I know this from working in a bakery. You know, there's a big vent outside the big standing oven. Where the heat disperses out, but you know, that vent goes straight to the outside. So of course we're going to hear things from outside really easily.
It means you need to stop and give head pats when you come across a Tio. Yeah, it's a do not pass. It's a do not pass. It's a, how would the sign be called? I don't know. It's like a yield sign. You must pat Tio while moving by. Those sirens are so distracting. Couldn't even hear the fryer. Fired it up over cooking the food. Stop and pat. It's a stop and pat. Yeah. You hear those ambulances? Sounded like too many for it to be over something as simple as one person collapsing. Were those ambulances just now? I wonder what could have happened. I don't know. I really do wonder what could have happened. Think I'll ever find out? What was all that racket earlier? What was all that racket earlier? Hello, Flotta. Tell me something. You're gonna complain about the loud noises because you hate loud noises, and the sirens are loud. They'll become one of Crossbow's greatest unexplained mysteries. Yeah, because everything in Crossbow revolves around the SSS, and since the SSS is not investigating it, it didn't happen. It's just something people heard about, thought happened, but there is no evidence. Those sirens were so terribly distracting. How was a woman supposed to drink her coffee in peace? I knew it. I knew exactly. I know who she is. I know how she is, chat. Mandela effect. I am told there was a train accident along the Crossbow Highway. Would it have been a rock slide? I only hope the passengers weren't too seriously hurt. My thoughts are with them. Kia? If the SSS ignores it happened, nothing bad happened. Exactly. Precisely. Oh, Sight's sitting up. Even Zeit can tell that there's been a terrible accident of some kind. That's nothing we didn't already know. Let's make our way over to the scene. Simply do not interact with the Oobowon. Easy. They don't exist. They desire attention. It's like how in some universes, D&D as an example, gods are the more powerful. A god is more powerful the more people they have worshiping them, the more people that know about them. So like Oobowon only gains power if people pay attention to them. They can't do anything if no one's paying attention. Chat, you know how busy Fran was? Look at me bother her while she's working. Correct, Fran. We love you. You're back. Fran called you about what happened, right? Yeah, we're about to head to the scene of the accident. Got it. You can give me a report on the Doll Studio later. Get over there and see what you can do. Sonya in the 2nd Division should be at the scene of the accident along West Crossbow Highway, too. Wait, why are you in the SSS building? Yeah! You should be investigating the train derailment. Good thing Fran is so busy, she couldn't really make the connection that we're not supposed to be here. It's just so natural for us to call her from the SSS building that she didn't, like... She wasn't able to, you know, point it out in a timely manner. And by the time she figures it out, we're already gone. Wow. Ellie's room takes long to load. I wonder if I can reproduce that. Yeah, go! Yeah, so if I leave the SSS building, right? And then I come back in. If I go into Lloyd's room, if you watch closely, look at Lloyd's bed when I enter the room. It inflates. Very briefly. The bed is flat, and then it inflates. And then for some reason, does Ellie's room... Yeah, Ellie's room specifically takes a while to load the first time. Lloyd's bed inflating annoyed you so much. So it happened with you guys too? I mean, so it's weird. Lloyd has an air bed, I guess. Hi, Shadow. So basically, for some reason, I mean, the bed has its default position, right? And then there's the blankets being risen for when people are laying underneath it. For some reason, Lloyd's bed, instead of being, you know, flat as it would be with the blanket laid across it, it expands when he's not in it. It's heaped. Waterbed. Yeah, you know, my grandparents used to have a waterbed. And I always wondered, how does... You know, I would lay in between them. When I was young, my sister and I would lay in between my grandparents on their waterbed when we would visit up north with them, you know? And it was comfortable, but like... It's different from an air mattress, where when you lay on the waterbed, it sinks so much, even when it's full of water. It like really jiggles around. You're like Jello. It's like Jello. It's really jiggly, and it's very difficult and inconvenient to even get onto. And then I'm always like concerned that what if the simplest thing could pop it? Water doesn't compress, if you recall correctly. Yeah, so it's like gelatin. So that way, the bed had to be laid into like a box, so that the edges of the bed were like wood, had wooden sides on the edges, because the water would just... Air mattresses suck, but they're at least tolerable. Yeah, and you can easily inflate and deflate them. A water mattress? It's quite the undertaking to deflate it. You watched the latest Conjuring yesterday, and there was a waterbed in it, and that's how you were reminded that waterbeds exist. No one uses them anymore for obvious reasons. Yeah. Your $70 queen-sized air bed is more comfy than your $400 foam mattress full-sized bed. I can understand that. Airbeds do not impress. You know? They don't take the form of the body. They don't flatten out over time. But good mattresses eventually take the form and, you know, wear out. But an air mattress, it doesn't. Be very cold, and the slightest puncture is the end of it. Exactly. I think that's everything, though. I've spoken with everyone. The thing about air mattresses is they feel so unstable. When I lay on one, I feel unstable. Like I twist and turn, and I feel like the bed's moving underneath me. Slept on an airbed for 7 months because you couldn't part with the comfy. I've slept on air mattresses a lot. Because before I lived with my grandmother, and we got our own apartment together, my sister and I would often, because my dad would always go out drinking instead of taking care of us, we would stay with our grandmother all the time. So she had an air mattress for my sister and I. And I always remember laying on it. It was always, it's a fond memory laying on a mattress. And I do admit, laying on an air mattress is soft, but it feels so unstable. You've had memory foam beds for your past 2 months. Very comfy. Yeah, I just have a regular bed that I flip around every few months that I'm supposed to. It was also because in the middle of that big heat wave you had, a vinyl bag of air retains less heat than layers of foam. So it cooled much easier. Oh, for sure. That makes sense. You'd stay cooler. Also, there's another thing about air mattresses is they're loud, right? When you move on them. They're noisy. I'm scared. I'm actually kind of like thinking like, I'm like, water mattresses are scary, right? What if you're laying in it in the middle of the night, it gets punctured somehow, you know, just a seam is worn out and it opens up, and then you sink into the mattress and you drown in the middle of your sleep. That's scary. Ooh, I don't like thinking about it. It's a flood waiting to happen. That's how you want to go. That's how you want to go. Death by waterbed. Man, you would be part of 100 Ways to Die, dude. You would be on one of those TV shows. In late 2024, an individual couldn't get with the times and stuck with a waterbed. So you don't wake up from the sudden splash of water. That's true. If you don't wake up from the shock of cold water touching your skin, or the fact that you would probably wake up from not being able to breathe too. But if you're able to stay asleep until it gets down, Darwin Awards, evolution, baby. If you're able to stay asleep until it gets down to, until it gets to your face, right? You could inhale the water before you wake up, and that's bad. That's a recipe for disaster. There's a late 80s, 90s, late 80s, early 90s comedy movie from Hong Kong where two of the protags went to a love hotel on a stakeout. And the room had a waterbed, so they ended up sleeping on it, but one of them perforates the bed with a key by accident, and they toss and turn in their sleep. Then they wake up in a bathtub made out of a deflated waterbed. Interesting. There was also a scene from one of the Freddy Krueger movies where he kills a guy by magicking him into his waterbed, and he drowns in it. Now that's scary. Well, you should not get sleep paralysis at that time. Yeah, you wake up and you got sleep paralysis as you're drowning. That is not fun. You think they just look uncomfortable even if you get past everything else? Yeah. And when you get on a waterbed, it's like... It makes those noises. Wait, what the heck? Bro, what? No! Oh, okay. I thought I had a chat. Just look at this. Let me scare you all quick. Does this not look like a scratch on your screen? Look at that. Right here. It looks like a scratch on your screen. It's the exact, like, color. It's the exact color. I thought I had a scratch on my monitor. It's perfect, right? There's blue, and it's got the right color variation in the scratch, and it looks like a real scratch. The other PNG wasn't cleaned properly. Way to give us a heart attack, Falcom. True. Like, I looked at it and I thought, oh no. I was actually scared. I thought I had a broken monitor, or a scratched monitor, which is fine. I mean, whatever. A small scratch. It scared me for a second, though. Here we go. Thank gosh for happy music. Gotta get someone to look at that. They have turn signals on there. Those buses just now. They looked like the ones used to carry people traveling to and from the Republic. We heard about it from that old lady. There is a spot in one of the Star Rail loading screens that kind of looks like a burnt pixel and always gives you a heart attack. Oof. But they did it on purpose. They're very hip with it. They know what computer gamers are worried about. They must be transporting the rest of the passengers that were on the train. Dang, what a crap show. It makes me wonder how extensive the scale of the accident is. Let's go find out. Hey, get back here.
Yeah.
At least there won't be any monsters on the road for any passengers to deal with on their way back to Crossbell. Up here is where I'm supposed to go. It's that place I haven't been able to go at all this game. I've really been excited to explore. Ba na 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 na.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ba da na na na. Dahlia? Is that Dahlia? Look! That must be where the accident took place. Hello, SSS coming through. Let us through. Don't stop us. Oh, it's Franz. Hey, yo, Lloyd, you guys made it. Hey, Franz. So you're on this case, too. It is Dahlia. Good thing we're taking our time by walking. Yeah, we walk up leisurely. Killed a few monsters on the way. Talked to a few NPCs. No problem. It's like 2 hours since the accident happened. They're cleaning it up. The forensics crew or the investigation crew is kind of like just finishing up their investigation. Franz asked for identification. He would. Hello there, Noelle, Randy. Thank you both for coming as well. Of course. Good to see you, Dahlia. Looks like we're in the right place. What's the situation? Wait, I forgot I could take the car. I should reload and take the car. For the different animation. Crap. Commander Bales and the police are currently investigating the scene of the accident. Inspector Donovan and Detective Raymond from the 2nd Division are leading our department's efforts. From what I could tell, it looked like a mess. The train went clean off the tracks. It's gonna take a long time to get things cleared and repaired. And what of the passengers? No fatalities, thank the goddess, but a few were in critical condition. Noelle, whoops, I left it in our super awesome car, so I'm just gonna have to go run back to my super awesome car that I love driving all across Crossbell. That's where my identification is. Those most in need of medical attention were carried away by an ambulance, a little while ago. Yeah, we saw them on our way here. And the other passengers, they were transferred to buses for the remainder of their trip. Yeah, there was one round of them arranged for passengers headed for Crossbell City and another for those going to Altair. It was chaos sorting it all out, and I bet terrorists escaped. I can imagine. It's not every day you have to do damage control for an accident this severe. If you take the car, you crash into the ambulance and you get the bad ending. Yay! Speaking of which, we should make our way to the scene ourselves. Are we clear to pass through? Yeah, you should be good to go. Doubt anyone's gonna complain. Except for, Dudley. He'll be like, what are you guys doing here? SSS, you shouldn't be here. But then he'll, like, go, and tsundere and accept us there anyways. Feel free to head in whenever you're ready. Where's my latest save? 122.39. 122.49. This save is before we talked about waterbeds, right? Check the autosave. Oh, load. 122.45. There we go. Yeah, that one save is from before we started talking about waterbeds. Oh. I don't want this autosave. I want the one before it. 1:22:40. Yeah, this is when I was running in circles here talking about waterbeds. It's like a... That's weird. I don't know. We haven't talked about waterbeds yet? Oh, you're right. We have to redo... chat, we have to redo the conversation. Crap. All right. Frost clicks the exclamation point over chat's head. Here. Cool! Special cutscene. You watched The Conjuring yesterday. You did bring that up that you watched a new Conjuring. That there was a waterbed in it, right? Oh wait, no, you're doing the thing where we talk about... We're talking about Lloyd's bed inflating, and we're talking about air matches. You're right. Whoops. Crap, I forgot to play into a bit. How could I called for the bit, and then brain mush forgot that I was trying to play into a bit, and then... Noelle moment? Truly, we are kindred spirits. I'm the type of person to forget that I have I'm the type of person to think I lost my glasses while they're on my face. I forget that I have something in my hand and I'm running around looking for it. I do that all the time. Those buses just now. Hey, look like the ones used to carry people traveling to and from the Republic. Same dialogue, nothing special. Same dialogue, just we're in our car. Rolls up in our cool, pre-release ZCF car. Oh, we don't get to show off to Fran. Oh, we do! Rolls up in our cool pre-release beta build ZCF car with Oodle's paw prints on it. Impresses Franz and Dahlia. They fall in love with us. Same dialogue, nothing new. Which is fine. Oh no, Noelle forgot our idea. The SSS building us. We just had to go. I'm gonna have to drive her super awesome car that she loves driving all the way back to the SSS to grab her ID. Oh, how could we do this? I'm trying to glitch us into going somewhere we're not supposed to. You know how in shooters, sometimes it locks your fire? Like you can't shoot your gun if you're aiming over a friendly. But if you quickly aim at them and shoot as you're aiming at them, it'll register on them. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Cross shocked face, break the game, save corrupted, lose everything. How could this happen? Whatever the train caused it to go clean off the tracks. Should be thankful there were no We should be careful. We should be thankful there were no fatalities, but it's still going to take time for repairs to be made. You guys are here to help with the investigation, right? Maybe you'll catch something the others missed. We should also be careful? Yeah. We should be careful so we don't fall into the railroads and get shocked. The site of the train accident is just past here. Commander Bales and the officers from the police department have already begun their investigation. Have any of you ever walked on trail tracks? There's this weird transience. Oh, there are no monsters here. Makes sense. There's this weird transient feel about walking on abandoned trail tracks. I don't know what about it, what there is about it, but it's like, it feels like I'm walking, I guess it makes sense if you're like, if you've like gone into abandoned buildings, you kind of get the same feeling sometimes. But walking on train tracks especially, you look down both ways where the trail tracks used to go and wonder where it could lead to. And you're standing on these tracks and you can, you know, you're somewhere where it's abandoned tracks, so you're probably out in the country somewhere, and you can just listen, and it's just silence. There's the wind. There's something cool about standing on train tracks. Just reminds you of watching a 40-minute video of Twitch streamer breaking Star Wars Fallen Order. Oh, really? Who doesn't want to lie under a passing train? Most people. Most people don't want to do that. And if you're having thoughts about doing that, please call a helpline. You once marched in parade block on a freeway? I've never done that. I did march in... So one of our band trips took us to Texas once. And I marched, like, down a main road in Texas. Between the rail? Oh, so you don't get run over? That sounds like Daredevil stuff and terrifying. You know, for thrill seekers, and if you know you'll come out alive, sure. Anyways, I should go to Greece because you have a lot of old railroads. Train rails? I don't know. You have a lot of those, and I like standing on them. Hello, CGF and chat. Giga Chad CGF versus Beta Cuck CPD. Look at the difference. These things look puny. Look at the sirens. Look at the lights. They look so funny. I love the difference between these two. It's not often that we get the opportunity to collaborate with the Guardian Force on an accident like this. The scene of the accident is in rough shape too. As officers of the CPD, we need to do everything we can to help. The 2nd Division's investigators are currently looking into the cause of the accident. Unfortunately, it's going to take some time. They still haven't pinpointed any specifics. Happy, smiling blue cars and serious green ones. Yeah. They look like they go, wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. And then the CGF cars are like, da-na-na-na-na-na. Doom music intensifies, truly. Just put a few spikes on the front. You could run over some monsters and farm Sepith on the way. There was a big freeway project during the end of your freshman year of high school that closed an entire couple-mile strip of freeway. The day before the freeway reopened, they opened a half-mile strip for foot traffic for a couple hours. Your band director organized your band and another city marching band to march down the freeway together. That's really cool. That must have been exciting. Like, you must have felt like you were really doing something forbidden. Marching on a freeway? Holy cow. Hard to ignore that this accident went down right when the international tensions are the highest they've ever been in years. Can't help but question if it's really just a coincidence. It was really fun? Exhilarating, huh?
Yeah.
The SSS comes down, starts shooting boxes. I hope the reporter that just went in doesn't interfere with the repair efforts. Oh, Grace is here. Well, it'll probably be alright. She seemed like she had that much common sense, at least. Are you sure? It's Grace we're talking about. After marching a little bit, you had a drumline battle and started playing music and stuff. Awesome. That's so cool. I wish I could have been a part of something like that. That sounds like the something you remember for a lifetime. Closest thing to that is when you were in the army and you marched for 8 hours in an old airport lighting airstrip. Like in a like old abandoned airport. 8 hours, though. Why'd they make you march for 8 hours? Manor Bales is overseeing the repair efforts on site. Make sure to report in to see her if you plan on to join the investigation. So, you're repairing it before we get to investigate?
Yes.
Chat, they've started repair. The accident happened less than an hour ago. They're starting repair before we've properly investigated. An old airport for practice for a big army parade. Heck yeah. Why do we still have happy music? Ugh. Oh no! There we go. Oh, oh, Mira! Oh god, chat. Oh no. Oh lordy. Oh, it's smashed. It's oh no. Oh, the horse is missing. There's supposed to be a horse there, man. There's my mystery music. Should get a guy to look at that? Yeah, I'll just call up my handyman. Easy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is some accident we've got on our hands. Do you know what caused the derailment yet?
Nope. As you can see, the investigation is still underway. The current working theory is that the front car was derailed due to a fallen rock on the track. The rest followed suit.
My apologies, but I'm going to have to insist that any members of the media leave the accident site. We need to focus on beginning the cleanup and repair efforts immediately. But what about the investigation? You know the problem? Ain't got no gas in it. Just put some gas in it. It'll work. Train will start back up again. It'll look normal. It just needs its fill of gasoline. It's hungry. That's why it looks so skinny and bent out of shape. I know a train repairologist, but I think that's going to cost at least 5 Mira. Yeah, Pansy's dad. Can someone help push? Yeah, if we get it pushed, maybe the engine will start, right? But who gets to drive? Someone has to steer it. I want to do that. Seriously?
But Manor Bales.
I understand that the police would like to prioritize the investigation. However, this is the Transcontinental Railroad we're standing on. The most important transit line in all of Zemuria. We're under pressure. Oh, okay, so basically, the SSS has limited time to investigate. We're under pressure from Mayor Croy, the Imperial and Republican government, and the Railroad Corporation to fix this ASAP. Yeah, just take a hammer and bang out the dents. That'll fix it. We might also all be wrong. The train might just need a hug. Oh, it's just had a bad day. That's all. It needs a hug. It'll stand up right after this. Get Kia on the phone. Oh, it fixes everything. Where is Kia, by the way? I didn't find her in all of Crossbell. She disappeared again. The CGF has no choice but to comply.
I get your logic, ma'am. I really do, but
I'm with the detective. If you don't get to the bottom of what happened here, it could happen again, right? We should do our due diligence. I am aware. However, I can only permit that the investigation be carried out concurrently alongside the repairs, which will be until this evening at the very latest. That is how long we've been given. The heavy machinery we've requisitioned will be arriving soon, but we need to... Hang on. I got a moment for this. I got something for this. Let me just redo this quick. Let's see. Which will be until this evening, at the very latest. That is how long we've been given. The heavy machinery we've requisitioned will be arriving soon. We need to. Below you call. SSS is on the scene. We're here, Vales. We're here. Did we stop you mid-sentence? Huh? Did we? Did we? Looks like a Lloyd mascot costume. It does. Look. My face is sticking out of it. Oh, this is Joy. This is pure joy. Hold on just a moment. The SSS. Whoa! It's Lloyd in the gang. Lloyd is a PNG tuber now? Yeah, leave the penguin outfit. The Lloyd outfit. Kia wears a Lloyd outfit.
Oh, you guys came to scope out the scene too, huh?
Please excuse us, Commander. But did we hear you correctly? You're going to start cleaning up the accident before a proper investigation can be made. You're still a member of the CGF Seeker. Trust you haven't forgotten how vital this rail line is to Crossbell. Yeah, but she's an SSS member now. I didn't want to put this so bluntly. But if we delay repairing the railroad, it'll give the Empire and the Republic all the excuse they need to intervene. Couldn't they also get upset at us because we didn't put in the proper effort to find out why this happened? They'd say our methods are not thorough enough, and that safety is obviously not our main concern if we're not gonna investigate it. Or are they so short-sighted that they'd just get mad at us because they're not running? I guess the Empire and Republic are so brittle and reliant on Crossbell's money that the trains being down for all of 1 hour is going to lose. They're going to go negative. I know that, but it's far from an unlikely scenario, unfortunately.
Not much I can do to protest against an argument like that.
Oh, give me a break. We still have a duty to get to the bottom of this mess. Commander Bales, give us just 30 minutes. No, until that equipment arrives. We'll get this all sorted out. You pulls out detective's license. Yes, given Crossbell's current political climate, I'm not ready to chalk this accident up to just an unfortunate coincidence. Don't you think we should at least determine whether there was any foul play involved? It is also possible that this accident is relevant to our cryptid investigation.
Look at it this way. You let us do our thing and everyone walks away with some peace of mind.
I never thought I'd see the day that I would be the impatient one between the two of us, Orlando. Very well, Inspector Donovan. We will start by prioritizing the investigation of the accident scene. Once the equipment arrives, however, our focus will shift to fixing the rails.
You won't hear any complaints from us. Let's do this.
And we'll just stay out of your hair until we collect the material. I have no objections. You are free to look around until the formal repairs begin, on the condition that you in no way interfere with the investigation of the site. Am I clear? Crystal! Would you mind if we got a first-hand look at this, at the scene as well, Inspector?
Don't even have to ask. We'll tackle it together.
Okay.
You should speak with the conductor. He's resting over there. He'll be your best bet. More likely than not, unfortunately, the engineer got nicked up in the crash and was taken to the hospital.
The engineer was hurt. Understood. All right, let's get investigating. Saves so that if I crash an accident, due to the awful state of me crashing randomly, as it so happens that happens a lot, we can redo everything. Just Nisa for the crashes. Blame them? I'll blame them. Hello guys, it's me, Troid. Welcome back with the TTT train track. I give up. Acronym wasn't good enough. The brain was turning and well, it didn't work. Later, nerds. Train heiress, untrained town. What an interesting game. How much longer until the heavy machinery we need to move the train cars arrives? Within the next 30 minutes, ma'am. What are the investigation, though? That may even take even longer, correct? There are barriers on the train tracks. We gotta get past them. That's why the train isn't working. The barriers, they have to get over them. And as we know, trains don't lift off the tracks, so we have to move. We have to get rid of the barriers. We can't go over them. We have to go through them. If we don't get at least one of these tracks ready to operate by evening, I can only imagine the problems it would cause. If, guardsmen, I don't think you'll have any need to worry about that. The cleanup and repair efforts will be completed as planned, when planned. Anything less is not an option. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. There she goes, bringing down the jackboot. Well, she is Commander Vales. We should be grateful that she's willing to give us as long as we need for a complete investigation. Let's make it up to her by getting to the bottom of this accident. Until the heavy machinery arrives, the CGF will be assisting with the investigation of the accident scene. The guardsmen have been instructed not to hinder your investigation, so conduct it as you see fit. Heavy machinery requested is scheduled to arrive sometime in the next 30 minutes. Until then, we'll have to clean up and repair what we can. No, don't clean up or repair anything. Don't hurt any evidence. I understand the necessity of the investigation, but we can't afford to push back the schedule either. No way around it, I suppose. It'll be grueling, but we'll just have to put our noses to the grindstone and get it done. I need to chug some water now. They call me Frost. Forgets to drink water during stream. Eek. You sounded like Lid. You sound like Lid, my guy Lid that stands outside the train station on Station Street. Don't hurt the train. Do you think it's been through enough? I feel like it could take a bit more of a beating. Ooh. I like look at this, chat. Look at the visual storytelling. The front left part of the train is scratched. The wall here has scratch marks all along it. Blue scratch marks. That means the paint from the train, the blue paint, scratched off onto the wall. And that the front left of the train was scratching before it bent to the left, to the right. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Hold on. What are we holding on for? Hi, Shadow. The entire front is symmetrical. Something bent the one side in. Yeah, something dented this side. Hope I'm taking notes. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. I have my notebooks right here on my table, ready to write. Just open this up. That there, that there. These other notebooks, the useless facts, and the organizer can go down on the ground for now. At the top, we'll write train derailment in bold. The front looks too symmetrical and too clean to be bent away from the wall straight. The front looks too symmetrical and too clean to be bent away from the wall straight. Look! It was even the top of the train. The top of the train was scratched somehow, so it was on its side for a short bit. I bet it was Wald. I bet Wald did this. Okay, so we have train derailment, underline, starred. Let's take some notes. What's the word, Lloyd? You figure anything out? No, nothing yet. What about you, Grace? Do you have any leads that could help with our investigation? Well, let's see. I've been thinking about it, and I know these kinds of accidents can and do happen sometimes. But there's something really off about all this. The timing and location are as bad as they could have been. That's a wild theory. It's a real wild theory, all right. But that's just a theory, a Trails theory. You finally made a pun? You beat Wuffy to it. Oh, Train Track Tinkers. Thank you, Wuffy, for that acronym. I forgot to read it. You're right. Not only is an accident this severe rare, it happened while Crossbell is in flux over the independence proposal. It also calls into question whether this was something more purposeful than just a twist of fate. I've got my suspicions, but they're just that. Wouldn't want to fill your head with baseless hunches. Anyway, good luck with your investigation. And if you find out anything juicy, you'd better give me an inside scoop. We'll do what we can. I wonder if Radio Trista's heard anything about this. Maybe they're talking about it too. It is Trista, right? I remembered it correctly. The name of that radio station that they mentioned. Guess I'll find out. Guess I'll find out in Cold Steel 2. I think Cold Steel 2. Because Cold Steel 1 starts sometime during 0. I don't remember. Looking at the scene of the accident puts chills down my spine. You'd think I'd be prepared for this, working in journalism. Still, it's our job to uncover the truth of what happened. That means I have a duty to snap at as many good shots as I can. The picture's worth 1,000 words, as they say. Just one of these photos could end up containing vital evidence. Yeah, like the scratch marks. How could that happen? Ooh, look at this. Look at this scratch mark here. Look at this scratch mark. Isn't this weird? Look at that. And we're muddying it by standing on it. Oh, this whole thing is messed up back here. Oh, oh. Yo! The camera! Man, when they use the camera like this, it's so cool. The ground is completely torn up. It's awful. I'll talk to everyone, then I'll do investigating. Now that I've gotten a good look at it all, this was one heck of an accident. Thank God there weren't any fatalities. Yeah, I have interaction spots on the wall. I believe most passengers who were not taken to the hospital were transferred by bus to the Republic. Unfortunately, that means we can't take any statements from them now. This socializing first, detectiving later. That's what Trails is all about for me. NPCs. Well, sometimes you gotta work with what you got. Speaking of which, have you spoken with the conductor yet? He's resting by that rock over there. Not yet. He was too shaken to remember anything useful when we talked to him earlier, but maybe he's calmed down by now. Make sure you hear what he has to say. Can I talk to the conductor anytime? Or do I look at the train, the exclamation marks on the train and walls first? We investigated each individual car as much as we could, just to be thorough. But unfortunately, didn't turn up anything. No clues to be had. You're sure? Not one thing suspicious on a train that large? Not really. It's just the passengers' luggage in there now, and nothing seemed off about any of it. All signs are pointing to the derailment being caused by some external force. Yeah, I guess so. Randy, a closed eye saying, yeah, I guess so, makes me think he's thinking it could be something to do with the red constellations. I wouldn't get too close to this thin car if I were you.
It's holding its balance for now, but it could still tip over at the drop of a hat. You mean standing under it would be bad? Takes one look at the train. Yep. That there's a broke. that there broke. It's kaput. Oh, there's so much glass and debris to clear out. We can't risk even one pebble staying on the railway. So we've got to be thorough and clean all this up. You're gonna need a whole new train. An entirely new train. That'll do ya. Mire! When the CTF call came in about an accident, I didn't imagine it would be something of this scale. That'll do ya. Well, you like the phrase? You like that phrase, Shadow? It's gonna take a considerable amount of resources to get these railway tracks fully refurbished. Is that a Midwest thing? Or do people all around the country say that? Hey, Mireille, how's the repair work going? I would say it's proceeding just as well as the investigation is. But until the heavy machinery arrives to help us move the train itself, there's only so much we're able to do. For now, the best we can manage is to clear the debris from the tracks. I figured that'd be the case. We could lend a hand if you need it. No, you don't need to have to put yourselves out. The 6 of you should focus on figuring out what happened. We'll inform you if we discover anything that might help. Thank you, Mireille. You're so helpful. You don't know? I guess it doesn't matter. As long as you enjoyed it. When the call came in about oh yeah. Alright, I'll talk to the conductor. What a day. I should be thanking the goddess I'm okay. At least compared to the poor people who got carted away by those ambulances. I've never seen a train fly off the track so violently before. I hear the conductor, correct? Violently, huh? If you wouldn't mind, could you give us your account of what happened at the time of the derailment? Sure. If that's what you want, I'll do my best to tell you how it happened. Hang on a sec. The detective over there asked me earlier, but I think I was still too shaken to give a halfway decent statement. It all happened so suddenly, you know. I couldn't help being a little out of it. Happened suddenly. Flew off the rails. They're gonna have to workshop it a bit. It's gonna do a flip while it has air. Guy just wanted to do a cool kickflip with his train. Yeah, half pipe, maybe, if they tried hard enough. That's perfectly understandable. Thanks for the head patch, Jeepicus. But with how severe the accident was, we can't expect you to recall every little thing. Any normal person would be in shock after going through something like that. Exactly, as things stand. Even the tiniest detail could prove helpful. Do you remember seeing or hearing anything suspicious? Anything at all? Suspicious? Well... Oh, now that you mention it, yeah. Maybe. Ooh? Let's see. Conductor. Something spring to mind? It was right before the derailment happened, while I was on the comms with the engineer. He just started yelling out of nowhere. I remember him shouting, "What is that?" Or something along those lines. What is that? So it could be a cryptid or it could be a walled. The accident happened moments later. The front car derailed and the rest of them followed. One after another. The front car. Was on... Was on comms with engineer, which I assume was at the back. Who yelled, questioning something they saw. Be a funny looking rock? Could be. Maybe the rock decided to stand up and go for a walk. You guys take your rocks for walks, right? Let's do something they saw. Front car. This is what happens when you don't walk your rocks. They take themselves for walks, and they don't know the difference between a sidewalk and a trail track, a railway. How are they supposed to know? You're supposed to be their caretakers and take them for walks. Front car derailed first. And well, you know how the story goes from there. Now I'm out here talking to you.
Evidently, the engineer was caught by surprise.
From the sound of it, he must have seen something he couldn't believe. Which leaves us with one question. What was it that he spotted? Well, too bad we can't ask him. It's on the comms of the engineer when he started yelling out of nowhere. Remember him yelling, what is that? Okay. Let's start from the back. Let's do this in reverse order. Couldn't believe. You know what it was? What was it? What was it? Couldn't believe it. Was it a fox girl? This whole fiasco really did a number. Someone spread. I can't believe it's not... Shadow! Shadow! Come on! How do you come up with this? Oh, man. How do you come up with this? This whole fiasco really did a number on the tracks. They're all torn up. Judging by the damage, I'd say the derailment started right around here. Only one thing is so unbelievable, and that's that. That makes sense. I guess so. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Shadow, will you be joining us for a VR chat tomorrow? Can't believe the train ended up blocking 11 a.m. You're at work? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry about that. Apologies. Can't believe the train ended up blocking both sides of the track at once. I really wish we would have been able to make it, but I guess I didn't ask what time you were free. I made sure Popperboy was free since they found the map for me. Investigate. Investigate. This texture is weirdly different. Maybe it's a secret door. Thanks for the head pats. This here? There's wall on this wall. From the Ouroboros hideout in Crossbell? Let's go. In the mountains. Look at the marks on the cliffside. They're enormous. It's like the whole surface has been carved into. Yeah, those scratches are really, really deep. Like something was pushing the train into it. Not just... the train wasn't just scratching against it. The train was being pushed into it. Parts of the ground have been gouged out too. The train must have derailed toward the left-hand side. Quick question.
Why do you suppose these streaks in the wall are so blue? Paint. I believe those would be flecks of paint. The train was just itchy? Oh yeah, I was getting itch. Like cats like to rub on rough things to scratch himself. Cake frosting. Oh yeah, it's just the cake frosting from the totally real train that isn't just a cake on wheels. That's gotta be it. You can tell it's the same color as the train cars themselves. After the train derailed, it must have scraped against the rock for a ways, leaving those blue skid marks. That's what I thought. 1,000-degree knife cutting a cake, bro. Just take a 1,000-degree knife and cut through anything, and then say it's a cake, even though it's not a cake. No doubt, but look how far they run. Look how far along they run. How would the train even stay against the wall for that long? Something was pushing on it. Wall and train scratch marks. Marks too long for train alone. For a train to have cake frosting is sticky. Oh, of course, it's the sugar. It was raining and it got a little wet, so it got real sticky. For train to have rubbed that long. Something held train against cliffside. No doubt, but look how far along they've run. How would the train even stay against the wall for that long? Looks like we need to rethink the actual circumstances that led to these marks. So those two are the same. Those three are the same. Thanks for that, pets. Right here. It was right here where he's standing. The rail is part of the rail is missing. Oh. Is there only one more spot to look at? The front? Yeah, look at those scratch marks. That's totally natural. That a rock did that, right? And chat, you don't walk your rock. They get a little angry. They start scratching things. It's like having a cat that scratches your couch. Funny shaped rock, for sure. What do you suppose happened here? Big rock cat. It's just a cat variety of rock. We were thinking a rock might have rolled on the nearby cliff and derailed the train. Maybe this is where it made impact? The possibility is there, given the spherical dent on the side. Are there words scratched on there? Wait, are there words? Aware rock. Just like the rock's owner is saying right now, aware rock. Are those words etched on there? Tate. T.A. Andrew Tate? What? What? Nah. I'm seeing things. Oh crap, now my OBS is stuck. Crap, my OBS got stuck! OBS, please! Hang on, chat, my OBS is freaking out. OBS, please! Please! What are you doing? No! Why? Alright, I guess OBS is going up on my top monitor, chat. Chat, I'm gonna look up now whenever I read you guys. Could have sworn Tate was a president. Entertained Tate escaped the remaining prison and is now in trails. This is not good. Oh, I should probably hit Control Z a few times. You know what? That makes sense. I bet I can fix it now that I Control Z'd. Yeah, wait, no. Come on, OBS, please. Technical difficulties aside, we'll get back to it. Alright, chat, I'm looking up at you guys whenever I read chat now. That's just how it is. I don't know about that. How do you explain these giant scratches here in the center, then? When you think about it, the position's a lot farther up than you'd expect. I mean, while I don't think it was a rock can bounce. I don't think a simple fallen rock would have left marks like these. If that's the case, then just what did collide with the train? Bigfoot. A really big foot. A massive foot. A foot the size of Crossbell. Oh!
I am recording this thing called an electronic voice message with instructions so you can come see the future too. Stop. No. Full stop. Oh, it's still recoding. No. Delete. Stop. Message. Okay, never mind. I'll just send this for now. How do I send the message? Do I say send, no stop recording, stop, I don't want to say this, go back, delete? How do I delete this? Delete? Okay, it doesn't matter, just send message. Send. Please send. Do I have to press this button?
What was that? Who did? What? Laura in a nutshell? What in the world was that? Truncated again? Yeah, I wonder what the limit is. Thought it was the game. I thought I was playing somewhere else. Nah, it's Michael's voice from the game Scratches. Hi, JC. Chat, was I supposed to be doing something in this game? I don't remember. Something about trains and rocks? Are you sure? It doesn't sound right. Oh. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't screw up. I think we had to walk a rock. Oh, yeah, we have to walk our pet rock. But first I have to lose all my money when I'm out gambling, you know? That seems like the right thing to do. Oh, this doesn't feel very good. I have to change everything here. I think. Oh, wait. No. 8, 9, 10. If I got a jack, it would work, but I don't have... Chances of drawing a jack there aren't very good. That's okay. I got 2 9s. Maybe I can... We can go and do the next again with a draw of pairs. Oh, I lost. Alright, let's get back. Let's get back to investigating the derailment scene. I just had to, chat. I had to make a funny joke. I saw that I could leave the crime scene, so I was like, okay, what would be funny to do? What's something I can do? Oh yeah, I can go gamble at the casino. There's blackjack, there's roulette. Quick card game break? Yeah, we just needed... We were really stressed out from all this investigation that we needed to take a quick break. Bales looks at us disapprovingly as we walk by.
This would be the locomotive. The most essential car of the train. Without one, it would be unable to move at all. Inside is the engineer's cab and the
engineer is inside the front.
And the orbital engine, produced by the Rhineford Company.
Rhineford Company. Train is Rhineford. The orbital engine, the orbital engine is Rhineford, which I bet the train is too then. The casing. Train is Rhineford. Oh, not very important. Look, Pales, we made so much money. She doesn't care. She just looks at us and we feel small next to her. Just stares at us with that flat upper eyelid look.
And that's all very educational and all, but doesn't something about this seem off to you?
I was just thinking the same thing. There's not nearly as much damage on it as I would have pictured.
You're right. It's a little unnatural considering it's the frontmost car.
It was held upright against the wall. It did not flip around and do topsy-turvies. Think about it. Had it collided with something head-on, it wouldn't still be this pristine. Whatever caused the derailment must have hit somewhere else. From somewhere else. Okay, I think we've gathered as much intel as we can. Surely they got a few sick tricks in there somewhere. They've got a few levers that one is kickflip, one is barrel roll. They just got levers that do it. It's for passenger excitement, you know? If the passengers are looking bored during their train ride, you just flip one of the switches to spice things up a bit. We have? Already? Did they even try to drift? Did they watch Polar Express? It's doable.
Enough for Lloyd, anyway.
And it better be enough for him, because I sure as heck haven't connected any dots. I may have put a thing or two together on my end.
What's our next step?
Should we review the information we have thus far? Yeah, let's do that. We should call over the commander and Inspector Donovan, too. I found the cause of the crash. There's a CD of Eurobeat in the engineer's cabin. It's all drifting through the 90s. So, has your investigation yielded anything insightful? That's the hope. First, I want to address the possibility of the derailment being caused by a fallen rock on the tracks. From our investigation, I believe it's safe to rule out that possibility. Really? Why? I take it you have some line of reasoning to back that claim up. Naturally. You see... What did they say? Chat, what did Lloyd say? There are 3 choices? Yeah, I forgot what Lloyd said. Because both of these answers could be right depending on what Lloyd said beforehand, but I forgot already. I forgot already. I forgot the wording. We found more than a few areas of suspicion during our investigation, but the decisive factor was how pristine the front of the locomotive still was. Could you explain further?
It's true that there's less damage at the front, but what does that prove?
Hey, chat. Don't worry. I'll figure this one out. Quick. Hang on, chat. So basically, if train, chugga choo choo. So if train, chugga choo choo, right? And big rock come out of nowhere. That means train should be big dent in front. If train tripped, kaboom, crashed. Ouch, ow, oof. Train beats rocks. So in train, rock, or mint, train beats rock. Something wrong. Oh wow, look, my drawing looks no different from this. Logically, if the derailment were caused by a fallen rock landing on the tracks, the train would have collided with it head-on.
Question mark?
For the mass of a high-speed train to lose balance and derail, the impact would have to be substantial. If that had really happened, then the evidence of it would be more apparent.
Oh, I think I get it.
When all said and done, the front of the first car is hardly dinged up at all. So that rules out the initial and most obvious explanation.
Indeed it does. That is a fact we can't afford to overlook. In that case, what do you suspect is the true cause of the derailment? At first, I had to consider whether this was possibly the work of some kind of explosive. But it's not.
Explosive? You're saying this could have been a Jaeger operation? Or worse, a terrorist group?
I think in this situation, Noelle, both would be considered terrorist action. I'll admit, my mind wandered there pretty quickly too. That's why I kept my eyes peeled, but as far as I could tell, there weren't any traces of explosives.
I would hope not. We'd already accounted for that, and we didn't find anything of the sort either.
No residue or anything. So after ruling that out, there's only one other possibility left remaining. There was indeed a collision, but not from the front. Whatever it was rammed itself into the train from the right-hand side.
Did no one look at the right side of the train where there's a massive dent? Excuse me? Was no one but Lloyd paying attention? Including the people who... Including the rest of the SSS who also diddly-linged. Excuse me? Rammed? What, like, on purpose? That's insane.
This is starting to sound less like a train derailment and more like a car chase. Now I understand. That would explain the dent on the right side of the locomotive.
Yeah. Here's the way I think it went. First, our unknown culprit landed right next to the train as it barreled down the track at full speed.
Everyone else, there's a dent? Everyone's mind is blown as they look at the side of the trail of the train, the cab, the car, the engine. There's just a massive... It's like split in half. What? Since when?
First, our unknown culprit landed right next to the train as it barreled down the track at full speed. That was likely the moment the conductor heard the engineer yelling on the comms.
Man, when did Snake get so hard? There's a train? When did Snake get so hard? Who knew there was obstacles like this in Snake?
After that, the assailant began to run alongside the train before ramming it from the right, causing the dent. The force led the leading... After that, the assailant began to run alongside the train before ramming it from the right side, causing the dent. The force led the leading locomotive to derail toward the left-hand side. But our assailant didn't stop at that. It continued to push the locomotive into the cliff on the far end. From there, the train eventually skidded to a stop, leaving marks on the rocks along the way. As for the cars following behind, they ended up scattering off the rails in every direction. That's my working hypothesis. Given what we know right now, Frostpothesis,
the forest must have been the Sith, the Schwartz.
Water. It was Lord Helmet with his big round head.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine. I'm waiting for a moment to be able to use that in a stream, and I don't know where I would ever use it. Huh? What? I bet everyone is gonna have a Noelle response here. The first person to speak up after Lloyd says all this crazy stuff is Raymond, who goes, huh?
Well done. Oh, never mind. They're just accepting it.
You really are Guy's little brother, you know. Heck, your sleuthing skills may be even better than his.
No kidding. Guy's style of investigating was less thorough and more instinctive.
Hey, watch it. He's ours.
And we're proud to have him.
All right, so Lloyd's gonna get flustered.
Kudo was a wise leader. Even I couldn't think that far ahead.
It's because no one has a head but Lloyd.
Very impressive. But it does leave one question, Detective Bannings. Who or what? The identity of this unknown culprit. Do you suspect this to be the work of some sort of monster?
Kind of. It's more like a werewolf with horns named Wald. Or a were-rock, I mean. Wald's kind of like a rock. He's pretty dense and buff. So turn him into some kind of werewolf horned creature. He's like a were-rock. You beat up Tarkov again, was running around customs and ran into a goon. You think dude was named Knight? Yes, Knight is one of the goons. There are 3 goons. Knight, Bird Eye, and I forgot the last one. Did you kill him or did he murk you? Because goons, guards, and bosses, unless you have mods, or have like headshot, really laser aim headshots, murked you up hard. Yeah, they have really laser precision shots. Well, when you look at the facts, we can't say for sure yet. We can't say for sure that it was a cryptid. There's no question a cryptid would have the strength to derail a running train, based on our experience. But while I can understand why that would be the most likely explanation, I can't say for certain just yet. I did it! When did they get a fax? I don't know. Got the first couple shots in and ran up aggressive thinking it was a normal scab. Then you saw the mask and then and then you were a oh no moment. Oh hey look, just a random scab running around. I got a couple shots in. I might as well go finish him off. You round the corner, slow motion.
I agree. Cryptids have only spawned in the presence of the higher elements thus far, and I sense no sign of them.
Not to mention, we didn't see those blue plants anywhere nearby either. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. That's what the mask is for? Yeah, to let you know exactly what you're up against. The Death Knight mask. However, this only further raises the question of what it is we're dealing with. But I don't think so. It could be an archaism, but I don't think so. The Society's archaisms are a possible candidate too, though I'm not sure how likely that is. Are they really the type to resort to such a drastic and blatant attack? Probably not. I mean, one of the agents might do it, but would any of the Anguis order it to happen? I don't think so. Oh, look, it reveals itself. It's a bird! It's a plane! No, it's just Wald, beefed up with some protein shakes, fresh from the gym, sweating like the hunk he is. What was that? It sounded like a monster. And it's no ordinary one either, judging by that blood-curdling cry hitting the juice.
Let me scan the area.
He's all roided up.
Where is it? Where?
Rhines, get the photo quartz ready. We're gonna get shot one way or another. You can't be serious, Grace. Ancient beating.
distance. 10 Salgin moving. It is escaping to the west.
Let's chase after it! Roger Wilco.
Roger will comply.
Affirmative.
What? Are you out of your mind?
The CGF will back you up.
No, wait, but I want Mireille in my party. No, you should keep working on the cleanup efforts. You have a schedule to keep. We'll go and give chase.
If you're certain.
Because okay doesn't sound tactical enough. It's gotta be Roger and Wilco. Not just Roger, not just Wilco. Has to be Roger Wilco. Or Roger.
I'm not entirely comfortable with it, but we have no other choice. Someone has to be here when the heavy machinery arrives. Stay in contact. If anything happens, we'll come to your aid.
Understood, ma'am. Uh-oh. Wazzy has an idea. The music, though? Yeah, it's Ancient Battlefield music. It's the music that we get in the Ancient Battlefield. Wazzy has an idea that it's walls. Or maybe he's just got a feeling.
Look how we're walking. We're not in a rush at all.
Ooh, the ambulance, I mean, the cop lights are flashing. And they stopped. It's like they have a timer.
Grace, you wouldn't happen to be planning to come along with us, would you? Well, can't deny that I was considering it. But I get it. This situation seems stickier than usual, so I'll hang back this time.
I've got a feeling. Scav boss, if it's on factory, it's probably Tagilla. Tagilla. Scav bosses can also turn up in other raids, like Killa and I don't know if Rashala can show up in other raids other than customs. I don't know. Anyways, for now, we'll head back to Crossbow City and draft up a breaking report. Tagilla has the big, like, square helmet and a hammer. Yeah, he's strong. As soon as we get the rest of our people together, we'll return to gathering some more material.
That should be safe. That should be safe enough.
Besides, you guys followed us and got attacked. You might never get a chance to make that report.
You can say that again. I don't know what this thing is you're chasing, but it's gotta be nasty if it caused a whole derailment. You'd better be careful and come back in one piece. I won't be able to get an interview out of you otherwise.
We will.
Thanks, Grace.
Hi, Grace. I like voicing you, Grace. All right, let's start our pursuit. First, we'll need to head west on the highway.
Claro.
Let's go bag us a monster.
Monster smacking time. Aw, I can't go talk to them anymore. Who dared to put that box back after I destroyed it once?
This is the West
Crossbow Highway unit. We have auditory confirmation of an unidentified roar in the area moments ago. Per orders of Commander Bales, railway repairs will be prioritized for the time being. We need the heavy equipment delivered ASAP. Repeat, deliver the heavy lifting equipment ASAP. We're dying down here. We need that heavy equipment now. The train tracks, they need to be repaired. Oh, we're getting slaughtered out here. Can I take the car? Hi, friend. Whoa, what was that gassy wail just now? Sounded like it was coming from the depths of Gehenna. Partly. Calm down, friends. We're just about to go and investigate. We trust you to watch over things on this end? Yeah, you got it. Be careful out there, Lloyd.
Andy and Noelle, what was that horrible roar we just heard?
Couldn't say, but I wouldn't let your guard down.
We're counting on you guys to keep a sharp lookout over here. Roger that.
this will be a good one. I'm feeling lucky. Oh yeah, look at that. Hair already. Stiff and frost? I've had runny nose lately. It happens every year it gets cold out. I get really runny noses. Wait. 9, 10, Jack, Queen. Oh, but we don't have the 8 or the king, so we'll just do the pair of threes. Da 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 da. Ba da ba do ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba do ba da ba do ba da ba da ba 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 ba. I love this music so much. It makes me happy when I hear it. I really makes me jiggy. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da da ba da ba da ba da ba da. It make the happy brain juice flow. It do. Ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba. Ba 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 da ba da ba do ba ba. My crippling addiction made me forget something very important I was supposed to be doing. I don't remember anymore. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba ba da. Ba da ba ba da da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba. Hold 8 and 5? Yeah. Ba ba. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to be doing. That's right. You helped me remember. I was supposed to hold the 8 and 5. That's what we were doing. Want to play poker against me? You'd probably beat me. You would definitely destroy me. Unless pair of twos? I want to go for something better. Unless there was music playing, then poker face wouldn't matter. I'd just be singing the whole time. I'd just be singing the whole time. A pair of kings? I lost. Man, lost again. Can't believe I ignored my duties to lose all that money again. Oh, the sorrow. Oh, how it ruins my mentality. That's karma? That's true. I was singing. I was too happy. It was karma because I was too happy while gambling, so I lost. I can't be happy while gambling because gambling is bad.
Huh? Yeah? Yeah?
Oh, am I rested up? I am. Let's drop a save quick. Wait, can I take my car? I could probably take my car, right? Wait, but then I'm gonna miss... Then I might miss... Oh, I'll take my car. I'll take my car. I'm gonna see if I can take my car over here. I can't take my car, okay. That's karma. I'm just showing the monster that I mean business by killing its brethren on the road to it. It's as simple as that. If I win the mental game, I win everything. Nice miss,
この調
nerd.
子でいきましょう
Get countered. I haven't done a battle in a while. I wonder if I'll do well enough.
や
Oh! I
行
got
き
too
ましょう
close.
皆さんはいやはい私そこ
Nice miss, nerd.
なんとかなりましたね
Here we go. Hey, 82. 82. 82. My guess is 82. Or 52. 52. There it is again. It was 52? Yeah, 52. It's coming from the west. Don't gotta have Teotot levels of perception to tell that much. It almost feels as though we're being beckoned, like when we first met Sight. I concur. However, unlike then, I am sensing a hostile intent. Either way, we're dealing with a monster of considerable intelligence. Something else entirely. Regardless, we need to be careful. At least she says good things. Even if they're simple things.
そこやそこ
Wait, hold up.
は
Oh, get back here. All right, Ellie, finish it off. Get it. There we go.
や
Maybe the monster's crying in sorrow because we're murdering its brethren on the road. That could definitely be it. Monster? Monster?
や
Monster? Oh god, what the heck? It's breaking! No. It's going to the CPD! Yuna! Juan! It's gonna break out the prisoners. What was that? It sounded like something shattering. It wasn't an explosion either. It was the gates to the CPD. I mean the CPA. It came from the south. Hurry! It doesn't even want me to fish, bro. Holy crap.
やそこそこはい行き任せよーし
I can shoot animals so that they're stuck in midair. Like the wolves the wolves who jump through the air when they run.
そこはいよーし
Here we go. Okay, wall. I mean, I guess if he can smash a train into the wall, he could definitely break through a simple gate. Just look at this. This gate is supposed to be made of some kind of reinforced alloy too. Oh, unbelievable. There's no way this was done by some ordinary monster. What? Was derailing a moving train not enough? What the heck are we going up against here? Wald. It's just a lovesick Wald. Well, no time to sleep on it. We better continue the pursuit before it gets away from us. If it makes it to the deepest part of the forest, we're going to have trouble keeping up. Oh, maybe it'll take us down into the training area. Instead of releasing the prisoners, maybe it'll just go down. Yeah. Good point. Why is Wazzy acting so strange? I wonder. How come Wazzy is aware of what's going on? How come he knows?
さてと
That's what's strange. How is he aware?
そこ
It's not that I don't trust Wazzy. It's just weird. He's been really weird in a lot of the game. He's mysterious, mischievous, of course, but mysterious. He knows things that he shouldn't
よ
know.
ーし
Makes comments on things that is like forbidden knowledge that only certain groups of people should know. And now this. He knows something. We know that it's Wald because we saw the cutscene. That Wald did this. But how does he know? We as players. Wazzy, stop being sus for 5 minutes? Nah, he's either teasing Lloyd, or he's either teasing Lloyd, which is his favorite pastime, or, you know, looking glazed-eyed, talking about cryptids and church stuff, like culty stuff, you know? Give him the Wazzle Dazzle. Wazzy, cast Wazzle Dazzle! Everything here is in shambles. And these marks are fresh, too. Only one thing that can mean. We gotta go in. After him. What's responsible is likely just below. I can confirm that. My sensors are picking up movement beneath us. But that isn't all. There is another strange presence. One that I can't quite put my finger on. Is it Campanella? It's probably Campanella. Or we get to meet Mr. Scientist. Really? Not even you. Down this rope here is the survival training area. It's the heart of Nox Forest, a sprawl of dense woodland almost completely untouched by man. If we're going down there to chase the culprit, we'll need to be prepared. Hey, you know how at the beginning of stream, I was looking at the Crossbell map and asking for the game to let me explore the vast unexplored wilderness of northern and southern Crossbell? The game is giving me that so soon. You're right. I've been there once for training at the police academy. The visibility is so bad you can barely see 5 hours in front of you. This is going to be one of our most dangerous missions yet. Ellie, Tio, Wazzy, you three had better stay back. Oh, honestly, Lloyd. Wazzy's one of the girls. Noelle's one of the boys. I would consider you to be a bigger liability here than the rest of us. But if you think otherwise, we'd be happy to compare Sepith lines, sweetheart. Compare Sepith lines. That's something you do. I get where you're coming from, Lloyd. The terrain down there's no joke, still. I think we'll be fine if we work together. Yeah, we're a team. If anyone can pull through it, it's us. Okay, you made your point. Just keep in mind that we have no idea what's waiting for us down there. Let's descend only once we're ready. Of course. Roger. How long is this gonna take? We're at 3.5 hours. I have to walk oodles. It's 4:30, it's almost dark. What do you think? About an hour? Oh. It'll be pitch black out outside if I do this. Because it gets dark it's already dark. Maybe more if you're unlucky. So this is a next stream type of thing. I could turn this Swordbreaker into something else. Upgrade it at 9 volley for next time. Spirit Breaker, I could level up. Randy could use some level 2 quartz. Like an attack 3 if I can find one. Probably tomorrow after Phantasma? Yeah. I mean, from doing Phantasma and doing the VR stuff, my voice will be warmed up. So that'll be good. Alright. Let's save and save this for next time. This is a good cliffhanger spot. Literally, we're at we're hanging at the cliff. Which is perfect. Hey, Jen. I'm gonna walk my cat and then I'll be back. And we can hang out in Discord if you have time and chat about Tarkov. Watch out for funny looking rocks and train tracks covered in margarine. You know the thing is, across the road, I am the closest house to the trail tracks on my road. There's trail tracks right there. They go by, the train goes by at like 3:30 in the morning, 3:30ish. It goes by about 11 a.m. It goes by about 4 to 5 p.m. Maybe a little later. Yeah, I got a train right outside, train tracks right outside. And they're always working on the ding 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 system. So every once in a while during the middle of the day, even though there's no train going by, it'll be ding 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 ding, and there's a truck out there messing with the box that controls the ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Today on Trails, we learned that Wald's going bonkers bizarre. And there was also Colvard buses. I guess they were helping with transporting people from the crash. Dima's streaming today, is she? Or was she not? She's not streaming right now. Oh, it was someone else I saw online earlier. Can't raid Dima, she's not live. Oh, I raided Dima yesterday, though. No, the day before, right? She's still on Thanksgiving and stuff with her family. Oh, of course, of course. That's right, she even did a stream about Thanksgiving stuff. And cereal. How was your Thanksgiving, Shadow? I had turkey and ham and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and dinner rolls. Standard American Thanksgiving. There was cranberries. And I didn't eat sweet potatoes because I can't handle them. Tomorrow, after I find someone to raid. Tomorrow, chat is going to be VR chat stuff. Remember, if you want to hang out, you don't need to have VR headsets to play VR chat. You can do it in desktop. It's a simple download, and you can join me through just finding my username on VR chat. Tomorrow, if you are free, is going to be hanging out in VR chat, going to Trails Worlds, Liberal map, and Phantasma from Sky 3rd. No Cold Steel maps, because that's spoiler. You got them charged and everything? No. What time were you free, Shadow? Because everyone else is free like the whole day. I think that's why I chose this day. We can do it later? Yeah. We could stream later after 2 p.m. For those who are coming, for those who are gonna show up, that's... Ooh, that could be late for some people, but good for others. We can start at 1? Yeah, I could start at 1 instead of 11. That way, Shadow, you might be able to show up, like, towards the latter half of the VR stuff. Of the VR chat stuff. If we spend, like, 2 hours or so in it. What do you think about that? Maybe? Okay. Well, we can start at 1, which is when I usually start. So if you happen to have... don't want to affect everyone else's schedules, it's fine. I planned this stream around people who are free on tomorrow. People who had the whole days off, which Jen and Popperboy, but Jen's not going to. Oh no! Hello, thank you for the stream. Oh gosh, I'm. Thank you so much, but I'm sorry. I'm ending stream. I myself am ending stream right now. You're playing Trails of Cold Steel. Oh, I can't wait to get to it. Thank you so much for the raid. I guess. Those... I guess I can give this spiel. Those who showed up just now, thanks for sharing your community with me, Hussein Ghazi. Tomorrow, we are going to be going into VR chat to explore Trails, Liberal, and the Phantasma maps that are there. So if anyone wants to do that, tell us what VL means, Frost. VL stands for very luscious or something like that. Or you want me to give you the whole spiel? Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Frosty VL. The VL stands for Vulpus Legopus, which is Arctic Fox in Latin or scientific, whichever one you want to call it. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. There's the VL. There's always next time. Hey, thanks for the follow, Coffee Bean. Thank you so much for the raid. And Killed Steel will not disappoint me. I look forward to it. Seeing things from Erebonia's perspective. Who are we gonna raid? Are there other Trails streamers right now? Trails, Legend of Heroes. The Legend of Heroes. Is someone playing? Okay, there's Cold Steel. There's Cold Steel. Daybreak. Oh god, everyone's playing. No one's playing. Where are the Trails streamers? Why is it showing me Zelda? Ah, Trails in the Sky. There's a person playing Trails in the Sky. Tried to raid it yesterday, fellow Trails streamers, but there aren't anyone almost. Yeah, there's not too many. Sometimes there are some, but I don't want to raid people who are further in the series than me, which sometimes limits who I can raid. So I might just have to raid someone else today. There's a cute Fox Girl VTuber streaming Azure. Oh! You... Who? Me? Oh, okay, I get it. Hilarious. You got my hopes up. I thought there was someone I could raid. Don't shout out me, bro. Thanks for the raid, Hussein, by the way. I appreciate it so much. I apologize that I'm ending stream, like, right now. But, those of you who showed up, if you want to, I have it set up in my Discord. We're gonna be doing a VR chat hangout tomorrow on stream. We'll be exploring the Liberal map, and then the Phantasma map in VR chat. You don't have to have a VR headset for it. You can play on desktop. Is this Song of Horror streamer? Oh, cool. You can enjoy Song of Horror because that's what I usually do on Fridays is play horror games, but I didn't today because of Trails. Music Box 1, Alice 0. Oh no, this person lost to the music box popper boy, just like me. Just like me in the first chapter. Oh, they're further ahead than me. Cool, let's raid them. Alright, let's set up this raid. Can you tell my voice is dying, chat? Does it sound like it's dying, huh? Do you like that it's dying? How could this happen to me? Oh, oh crap, I did. I / raided the Twitch URL, not their name. Alright, thank you so much everybody for watching today. I apologize for ending stream so early. And I will see you all tomorrow if you choose to join for the VR chat hangout, where we'll be exploring the Liberal and Phantasma map. The Phantasma map being the one that is less bare bones, has some stuff to it, I guess. So I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Take the zoodles with me. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everybody. I'm hitting raid now. Oh, here. Let me put the, for those who missed it. This is the link to the streamer that we're rating. There we go. Bye! Bye! Bye, everybody! Ba-da-ba-da-ba.